It's now time for high school football on Cool 101.7, Cool 101.7, online.com. Tonight from Lakeview High School, it's Cambridge Springs Blue Devils and the Sailors. Our broadcast being brought to you in part by Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Bausch's Service Station, ZombieFightNight.com, McClung Auto Body, MK Plumbing and Heating, Greg Newell Welding, Christiac Corner, Fish USA, Hobbs Dewitt Lumber, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, the Mercer County State Bank, Howard Hanna Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hamilton Insurance, Juniper Village at Meadville, Legend Cycle, Flex TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Armstrong, and the area shopper. Good evening, everybody. Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke, Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and also Armstrong on our broadcast tonight. We welcome you all aboard down here at Lakeview tonight. We're in Stoneboro. We're down here in the Twin Cities, Stoneboro, Sandy Lake. Big Garrett, good evening.
Absolutely. Good evening to you. Good to be back in the saddle again, as we did not do anything, of course, last weekend, but it is good to be back. Good to be down here at Lakeview. Beautiful night for football. Boy, I tell you what, good teams in here. Looking forward to a great game tonight, Chuck. I
look forward to one, too. Of course, you remember last year when Lakeview came to Cambridge Springs. Unfortunately, on that particular night, who was following a couple of the players being killed down here, and also a former playing had been at Lakeview, and boy, that was an emotional game. Lakeview come out, wanted that game, 21-0 lead early against the Springs. Springs never caught up.
No, I tell you what, that was something, unfortunate. It's just terrible.
Tragedy.
Yeah, tragedy, absolutely. And you try to move on, and that particular night, I give them a lot of credit for playing the game, and they said that's just the way it would want it to be. So. And they won. That was a huge win.
Yeah, they had a big emotion was going on. Then when it comes to the District 10 championship game, Cambridge Springs was there. They got the victory over Lakeview.
Yep, there you go. Turn the tables again. And, of course, Springs, of course, here on the road, like to have another win right here. They've got a good record coming in here, to say the least. And I believe Lakeview is, 4-4?
Yes, and Cambridge coming in there 7-1 in the conference. Or 3-1, I should say, in the conference, 7-1 overall.
Okay, I was going to say 7-2, 7-1 overall. So I knew, and of course, Lakeview 4-4, 500. Of course, hey, they want to win too. You get a big win here at home, and of course, as the season winds down, Chuck, I know some teams don't play next week, and there are some that do, and of course. We'll hopefully be able to cover some games. So.
We'll find something to put on, Big Air.
Yeah, I missed not being on the air last week, and, of course, a lot of great games for that matter last week.
And also we're down here in Mercer County, so our sister station, WGRP, 92.7 FM, 940 WGRP. We're simulcasting tonight, so we welcome our listeners down in Mercer County.
Absolutely. Of course, Greenville playing tomorrow night.
Yes, they are.
So there you go.
They'll be taking on once again, and we're going to simulcast that game on Cool from our great folks down there at WGRP. Of course, Stephen G. Fulmar will be on the call on that one there, and also Rob Gloss.
Well, I tell you what, looking forward to that, of course, in Greenville. What a season they are having so far, too.
They're rolling.
As they steamroll over everybody. So maybe another big win tomorrow night as they get closer and closer to the end of the season, of course, to the playoffs. But we welcome everybody tonight.
Yep, and they'll close down their season. The Trojans will next week. They'll take on the Knights of Eisenhower at home.
Okay, well, a team you can't take too lightly, on any given night. I've always said anybody could be the upsetter.
And this is the last game of the regular season for Cambridge Springs. They're off next week, so is the Carcroton Cardinals off next week.
Well, and I tell you what, on a good note, you get that week off there. If you have any injuries or anything, things to go over, things to heal, and, of course, as Springs, and, of course, I know they're going to be focusing on them playoffs.
And this is week number 9.
Hard to believe, wow.
Lakeview will be home next week to the Knights of Franklin.
Another good game right there.
All right, let's take our first time out on the pregame show, and we'll be coming right back. Lakeview High School, Friday night football. It is the Sailors. It's the Blue Devils coming your way right after this timeout. We want to remind you, Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday night football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
And welcome right back to Lakeview High School. It is the home, of course, of the Sailors. Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke. Sailors out on the field right now. Blue Devils are out there a little earlier, but they've already left. They'll be coming back just a little bit later. Well, as we told you, the Lakeview Sailors under the coach, Blake Reddick. Overall, as you said, Big Gare 4-4 in the conference. They are 2-2. Their quarterback, of course, is Zackrell. He has completed 65 of 110 attempts, 1,066 yards, averaging now 16.5 yards per pass. He has a total of 9 touchdowns he's passed. He has been picked off, though, a total of 7 times. Also, they have Skykels. He is in their quarterbacking, and also Reynolds. So on the season, they've completed 67 of 116 attempts, 1,091 yards, averaging 16.3 yards per pass, 9 touchdowns, and they have a quarterback rating of 90.1. Rushing department for the Lakeview Sailors. Zackrell's carried 79 times, 249 yards. He has 6 touchdowns. Shell, 33 carries, 153 yards, averaging just over 4.5 per ball game with 1 touchdown. Cycles, he has a total of 40 carries, 460 yards. He is averaging now rushing 11.5 per carry. Well, that's mighty good. He has scored 6 touchdowns. Boer, 79 carries, 473 yards, averaging 6 yards per carry. And he has 5 touchdowns. And Reynolds, 9 carries, 60 yards. He has a total of 2 touchdowns. Now, on the season, they have rushed for 260 carries, I should say, close to 1,500 yards, averaging as a team just under 6 yards per carry, and they have scored a total of 20 touchdowns. Looking at the receivers, Skykels, he has 33 catches, 592 yards, 5 touchdowns. Boer, 21 times he's caught that pigskin, 323 yards. He is averaging almost 15.5 yards per catch and run, and he has a total of 3 touchdowns. On the season, they have 67 receptions, a total yardage of just under 1,100, averaging 16.3, and they have caught 9 touchdown passes. Pretty impressive there, Big Guy.
Absolutely, for a team to go to the air like that. And, of course, the other back getting 11 yards, 11.1 per carry, that's outstanding.
Yes, absolutely. It is.
Wow.
Skickles.
That is fantastic. When you were throwing them stats out, I caught that because, once again, a great running back. But then again, you also got to credit the line, as I do so many times.
Well, as we told you, yards per game, they're averaging 183.6 in the rushing department. In the passing department, 136. So you put that all together, well over 300 yards between rushing and passing, Gary.
And that's phenomenal because we've seen it so many times, Chuck, where a team will be, their strength would be either rushing the ball or they can pass the ball. But a lot of times you don't see where it's both. And here in this case, you got both of them. So that's phenomenal to be able to go to the air or take it on the ground. So you can mix it up, and that's a big-time strategy. Great.
So when you look at these two teams, especially for Lakeview, keep your minds on Zackrell, the quarterback. Also, he can rush. Shell, Skickles, and Boer. Those names you're going to hear repeatedly all night long. And because it's a small school, you're going to hear those names on defense, Gary.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I know that. But I tell you what, to have 3 backs like that, at least one of them, can get in and out. If they run the plays in or not. I don't know how they do their offense, whether it's no huddle, they go to the offense, they huddle, and it takes longer and whatever. But we've seen it so many times, no huddle offense. They hurry down the field, try to catch the defense off, works. A majority of the time, but then other times, of course, there are teams who are prepared for it. But nevertheless, when a team like this, Chuck, you don't know whether they're going to take it to the air or the ground, you got to be on your toes.
Oh, absolutely.
To say the least.
For the Sailors, they opened up the season a couple wins against Northwestern, 32-26. Then they shut out Mercer, 12-0. Then at Sagertown, this was surprising. They lost to the Sagertown Panthers 31-29 in a real squeaker up. And that game was at Cambridge Springs. Or I should say Sagertown.
Well, once again, how many times we said it, Chuck? On any given night, anything could happen. You would probably put your money on Lakeview, and here they were upset.
Then they defeated Maplewood 28-13. Then went on a 3-game losing streak, Gary, as they lost at Reynolds 36-26. Sharpsville 34-15 and shut out by Greenville. What else is new there?
Oh, yeah.
36-0. Their last ball game last week, back on the winning ways down in Cochraton, got the victory 55-14 as the Cardinals continue to struggle.
Well, I tell you what, a young team again. We've watched the Cardinals, a handful of times, and yeah, it's a young team. I mean, they got talent, man. I tell you what, just when you look at the line, they're just out-manhandled on the line, offense, defense. The quarterback, you got a great quarterback who can throw the ball given the time, but he just doesn't have it. As soon as he gets the snap, they're in the backfield, they sack him, he runs, and he can throw the ball. So on that end for the Cochraton Cardinals, there's the kind of a year of just taking your hits in that, you know what I mean?
Last game we did down there against Cambridge Springs, unfortunately, for quarterback Walker Carroll, broken thumb. Out for the remainder of the season. And, of course, they lost last week. This will be their last game tonight.
Oh, jeez. Well, you lose somebody like that. I mean, he's like the heart of it, the drive.
That's it,
run
and pass.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was not aware of that, so I apologize. And he's a great athlete, so hopefully a speedy recovery.
Well, they say he'll be back for basketball.
Well, that's a speedy recovery out to Walker. So, yeah, but I mean, there were times where he could get that ball off. Even when he was being chased down, he could throw it when he's scrambling, and I tell you what, I got to give him a lot of credit. So, but once again, he'll be back next year. I believe he's a junior.
He is a junior.
Okay, so
but he's already committed to West Virginia for baseball.
Oh, that's huge right there.
All right, we're going to take another timeout. We come back, we'll take a look at those Blue Devils, what their stats are, what their record is, and the teams that they have played. We'll do all that right after we take this time out on the pregame show, about 16 minutes away from the kickoff down here at Lakeview tonight. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football and Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
This is Cool TV.
We're getting closer to high school football tonight on Cool 101.7. Cambridge against the Lakeview Sailors down here in Stoneboro tonight. Now let's take a look at the Blue Devils. Their schedule started out with a couple victories over Kennedy Catholic, 67-0, and Northwestern 32-0. So they scored 92 points on the offense in their first two games, never gave up a point. Then they took on the Trojans of Greenville. Different ball game, 17-0. They lost that one, Gary. They had a touchdown called back. That score was a lot closer than what they thought, as they lost to Greenville 17-0. But they had one touchdown called back and had some turnovers.
Well, that's it right there. You know, a huge factor, especially playing Greenville. Every point counts, so to speak, and you got that touchdown taken away. And sometimes what that does is take the momentum away. You know, you're down. Maybe at that particular time you could have been down by one score. You could have tied the game, whatever it may have been. It takes a little bit of steam out of it, and then you have a few more that are critical, and then all of a sudden, you know, like you said, Chuck, 17 nothing.
17-0, yeah.
Shut them out. That's not the Blue Devils at all. This is a team that offense and defense, they have a phenomenal line, and I've said it a million times. In my opinion, the game is won or lost on the line, and they've got a great line. So,
all right, now they've won their last 5 in a row after that loss to Greenville. Victors over Sagertown. We broadcast that one on Cool, 36-3. Then they took on Eisenhower, 36-20 victory over Reynolds. Shut them out, 34-0. Shut out Conkerton, 54-0. So 4 shutouts so far this year for Cambridge Springs. And then last week, closer than what the score indicated, 44-20. They defeated the Maplewood Tigers, but they was only up 20-0 at the end of the first half.
Wow. And Tigers are a decent team, too. So, I mean, they beat them, and I get that. I would say that the Blue Devils would be the favorite, but the Tigers are a decent team, and, you know, they come back in the game, but obviously not enough to win the game. But nevertheless, you're still giving them a run for the money, and the Greenville game obviously was their toughest game so far this year.
By far. There was no doubt about it. They just couldn't get anything going. When they do it, flag went down.
Yeah.
Bring it on back.
Yeah, one of them nights.
All right, now let's take a look at some of the individual stats for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Of course, everybody knows Appleby, the quarterback for the Blue Devils. He has completed 29 of 57 attempts, 368 yards. He is averaging over 12.5 yards per pass. He has a total of 5 touchdowns, but he's been picked off 3 times. Also, Hoover will come in there, do a little quarterbacking, 2 for 6. And he has no touchdown passes. Cania, he just has 1 attempt incomplete. And also Smith, 1 attempt incomplete. On the season now, they've completed just 31 of 65 attempts, 424 yards, averaging just 13.7 per catch and run, and also 7 touchdowns on the campaign. In the rushing department, it is paced by Hoover, or I should say Washington, where he has carried 64 times, 671 yards. That's an average per play of 10.5 yards per rush, and he scored a total of 14 touchdowns. He's went over 100 yards one time this campaign. Quarterback Appleby, 32 carries, 91 yards, and he has a total of 5 touchdowns. Also, then, of course, Brett Canna. He has 124 carries to lead him, 1,127 yards. He is averaging per carry just over 9 yards. He has scored a total of 9 touchdowns. So on the season, Cambridge has rushed 286 times for 2,345 yards. They are averaging per rush 8.2 yards. They have rushed for 34 touchdowns on the season. Reaving for the Blue Devils, receiving McFarland. He has a total of 2 catches for a total of 70 yards. One of those is good for a touchdown. On the season, though, they have a total of 9 receptions and a total of touchdowns. We told you a total of 7 on the season. So some of the stats there for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, and of course you got to watch. We've watched them. Last time we watched them was against the Cochran Cardinals, Cania, Washington, Appleby.
Well, I tell you what, here's another team, too, that can take it to the air, can run the ball. They really can run the ball with their offensive line. It's just absolutely phenomenal. From the games that we've covered, Chuck, they just dominate the line. And, yeah, the record shows it right there, 7-1 overall. Once again, a team that can mix it up a little bit and go to the air. But you got some great talent on there, to say the least, Chuck. And I got a funny feeling I got to roll a little bit here tonight. It's going to be a hard game for Lakeview Sailors.
Well, we will find out if they can shut down the running game of Cambridge Springs. That is the key because, as I told you, the back between Cania, Washington, Appleby, and also don't forget Hoover. Boy, they are a rushing team at Cambridge Springs this year.
Yeah, but they got the guys that are on the line to doing the job, too.
Yeah.
You know, Smith, the ones we were calling Proper at 58, he was another phenomenal player. Constantly defense, too. He was always in on a tackle or an assist. All these guys, they play like you do as a team, and they play well, no doubt about it. So here comes the Lakeview band. I believe they're going to be doing the national anthem here shortly here.
Now for Cambridge Springs, we talk about tackles. McFarland has 12. Washington has 24. Lanowitz has 35. Hoover, 36. Fitzpatrick's 24. Daly, 52. That's one on the line we talked a lot about big here, was Daly.
Okay, yeah.
Ross, 23. Canny, of course, 25. Now they have a total of 305 solo tackles, assist 176, total tackles on the campaign 484, Gary.
Yeah, Carson Smith was another one that was always in on a lot of the defensive plays.
Followed by the Lakeview alma mater.
I think we're ready for our national anthem. The Lakeview High School Marching Band performing our national anthem. We're going to take our third timeout on the pregame show from Lakeview as they get ready to host the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Fans filing in here. We'll take this timeout. We'll be right back.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Yeah. Middle linebacker.
And we're about 5 minutes away from the opening kickoff out here tonight at Lakeview High School. Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke. Cool 101.7, Cool 117online.com. Also tonight, we have WG, our sister station on 92.7 FM, 940 WGRP, and also Armstrong. Thank all our listeners and also our viewers tonight joining us down here at Lakeview High School. Of course, the sailors out there in the all black uniforms with the white numerals and the black helmets. And across the way for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, dark pants, white jerseys, and the blue numerals. Here's the starting lineups.
At left guard, number 60, Garrett Guthrie. At center, number 52, Tanner Vincent. At right guard, number 75, Bryson Heckman. At right tackle, number 74, Wyatt Maxwell. At wide receiver, number 22, Carson Boitnott. At wide receiver, number 12, Julian Zacharel. At running back, number 4, Blake Skiles. At fullback, number 3, Gavin Shell. At running back, number 5, Braden Brewer. And a quarterback, number 2, Leighton Zacharel. Ladies and gentlemen, your Lakeview Sailors.
All right, they had the announcement of the starting lineup for the Lakeview Sailors, Gary.
Yep, as they make their way onto the field here, over to the sideline, through the banner. Once again, we welcome you to Friday Night Football right here, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV from Lakeview High School here in Stoneboro, as Chuck says, the Twin Cities.
That's right. That's what we were told here last year, I think it was.
Twin Cities.
And we want to remind you, you're listening to WMVL Lanesville, WGRP Greenville, 92.7 FM, 940 WGRP. Meeting all of the captains now at midfield. Garrett Guthrie, along with
I'd like to remind everyone
Braden
that you're paid or
Moore.
complimentary admission to this event.
Also out
entitles you
there
to enjoy an exhibition of skills
is
developed by
number
the students
52,
in an educational
Tanner
setting.
Vinson.
Please give these students your positive
And
encouragement
number 4,
and support. The
Blake
District 10 and its member
Skiles,
schools encourage and
Cambridge
promote
Springs,
sportsmanship
Brett
by student
Cania.
athletes, coaches, and spectators.
Also out there
Profanity,
for the
racial, or
Blue
ethnic
Devils
comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student
is
athletes,
number
coaches,
52.
or game management will not be tolerated and are grounds for
And
removal
let's
from any
see.
game or match. Also a reminder that state law prohibits the use of tobacco
That
products
is
by adult
Moyer.
spectators on school property.
Cambridge Springs got to flip the coin, but they deferred. That means the Lakeview Sailors, they will receive tonight's opening kickoff.
Cambridge won the toss and deferred. Lakeview will receive.
Sailors will be on offense. We'll get this game underway here momentarily.
Of course, over here they just have seating on one side of the field. Not a massive crowd in here tonight, but well represented by both clubs here tonight as we get ready for the kickoff. Should be Brett Canna kick things off for the Blue Devils.
Of course, as you said, Chuck, Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, they do not play next week.
Right?
The Sailors take on the Knights.
Correct.
All right. But they got to get through the Blue Devils first.
That's correct.
Blue Devils teeing up the ball right now. Placed at the 40-yard line. Get this action underway. Good to be back in the saddle once again. Friday night action, of course, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV. Joe Velke always behind the camera.
And it will be Brett to tee things up at the 40-yard line. Their action
Brett Canyon
about ready
set
to
to
get
kick off
underway.
for Cambridge.
Skiles back deep.
Skiles and Boer back deep for
Boer back
Lakeview.
for the Sailors, and underway, low on the ground, grabbed up short to 35. Stutter stepping over the 40, maybe out to the 41. I want to fumble the ball, but they're going to say he's down.
Yeah, I think he was down about the, 41, maybe the 4 or 5 yard gain.
Well, they're gonna,
Well, now they're going back.
Where they're setting up
Oh,
back
did
at the
his knee
30,
hit the-
must be back to 36-yard line.
Okay. He picked it up and ran a little bit. Then they brought him down. Apparently his knee hit the ground when he got the ball at the
Down the ball
36.
for Lakeview.
First
Sailors
and 10
start
for the
first down and
Sailors.
10 ball at their
Once again, Zacco doing the
36-yard line.
quarterbacking. 110 attempts, 1,066 yards on the campaign. Thrown for 9 touchdowns, but he's been picked off a total of 7 times as they come up in the I formation. It's familiar for Lakeview. Zacco under center. Goes back, hands the ball off. Might tackle, not too much there.
Boer, the ball
Boer
carrier, off the
take
left
the ball
side.
maybe to the 38-yard line. He'll be stopped right there. Gain of a couple,
Walker
second down
on the
and 8.
tackle.
Couple of tough ones off the left guard, left tackle. Second down is 8.
Just underway here from Lakeview tonight on Cool.
Gain of 2 yards, second down, 8.
Good night for football weather-wise.
Absolutely. Skiles goes wide left. It's time they come up in the shotgun for Zackrell. He's going to keep it himself right straight up the middle, 40, and out to about the 43, 44-yard line. He's stopped right there.
Zacro on the keeper.
So they'll have it a third down coming
Brought
up
down
now,
by
and
Proper.
about 4 yards to go. Proper
Ball
there
comes
on
out
the
to the
tackle
Sailor
for Cambridge Springs.
44-yard line. Lakeview facing third down and 3.
Yeah, he got about 5 out of the run there, so that wasn't too bad. Third down and 3.
Pair of whiteouts left and right. Zackrell long count. Side handoff. Stutter stop. Got away from one tackle, then finally wrapped up and brought down for a loss on the play.
Shell
No
on the
place
carry.
to go
tries
for Shell.
to the
Well, they were
left
right there in the backfield when he got the handoff, so it was a missed block somewhere.
Back to the 42-yard line.
side. Carson
That's gonna
Smith
be a
on the
loss.
tackle.
Yeah, that
for
hurts right
Cambridge.
there.
2 yards. 4th and 6
Ball
and a
spotted
punt
back to the
situation
Sailor
for
41-yard
Lakeview.
line. Fourth down and
Moving
5.
from left to right. down, they will go for it. Back, bobbled, picks up, looks, throws, wide open, caught it across the 40, 45-yard line and close to first down yardage. We'll see.
I tell you what, it looks like he got it from here.
To Boer.
Right at the first down marker, yard to gain. It looks like he's got it. Yeah, first down.
Sailor first down.
Fourth down, and they picked up 5 yards, Gary.
That's the way to do it. Nice catch and run.
So they got the 5 yards they needed, and they'll get another set of downs.
Sailors have
Skiles
first down
wide
and
to
10,
the
ball
left.
through on 46-yard line.
Zackrell waiting, keeps it himself. Got some block, right step to get hit down, up to midfield.
Still going. Look at this guy.
Down to the Cambridge Springs
Zackrell on the keeper, crosses midfield
47-yard line.
Cambridge territory.
Another good run by Zackrell.
What a great job getting behind your blockers.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle
And on
for
first down,
Cambridge.
you pick up a good 7 yards, Gary.
Take that all night long.
It'll be at the 47-yard line.
Second down and about 3. We're down to
Ball goes to
9:20
the
first quarter. We are
Cambridge
scoreless.
Springs 47-yard
Opening
line.
drive of the game here, Friday night football.
Second down.
As they approach the football again, pair of wideouts, both left and right. Back in that shotgun. Waiting for the count.
Man in
motion.
motion.
He's got the ball. Cuts it back up to the inside and stopped.
Might have got a yard.
Outside.
He's going to be stopped right around the 46-yard line of Cambridge Springs.
Ball spotted just outside
Tough
the
one,
Blue
maybe
Devil
2 out of it.
45-yard
See
line.
about where are they going with the ball?
Second and about 3, it looks like.
McFerrin and Daly on the stop.
Ball just over the 45, that 45.5-yard line of Cambridge Springs. We're down to 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. No
Sailors
score.
face third down and about 2
First
yards
possession
to go.
of the night by the Lakeview Sailors. Julian Zackrell's in there now. He's going to be sent wide left. Also in there is way out to the right. Looking right, goes back left and throws it over the head of the intended receiver, which was Skiles on the left side.
Pass intended for
Incomplete.
Skiles, incomplete.
Fourth down and a couple, maybe close to 3 yards to go for the first down.
Way over him.
Well, first of all, he looked right. Nobody over here. And he goes left and overshoots his receiver. Stops the clock, 8:12 to go, first quarter.
Well, it's a good way to roll back and fake it and bring him this way, get the defense to take it, and then he turns around and throws it. But, yeah, it wasn't
He
even
had a guy
close.
wide open over
Yeah, he
there,
was
too.
open. Yeah, it was overthrown.
Skiles was wide open.
So here we go. Fourth down. They're going to go for it again.
4 wideouts, back to pass. Zackrell's going to send her over the middle and overthrown and incomplete. Once again, going to Skiles, incomplete.
Pass
At
intended
the
for
Cambridge
Brewer,
Springs
incomplete.
23-yard line. Cambridge
Sailors
takes
turn
over
the
on
ball
downs
over
for the
on
first
downs.
time
It'll be
tonight,
first
Gary.
down and
Yep,
10
with
for
good
Cambridge
field
Springs.
position.
They'll be starting with the ball spotted just outside the room, 45-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Blue Devils.
At their own
Our officials for
45-yard
tonight's
line.
game, referee Mr. Rick Witten, umpire Mr. Josh Myers. Our head linesman this evening is
They end
Mr.
up getting
Tuck
about
Sport.
16 yards on
Line
that
judge
series.
Tom Davis
Did
and our
Lakeview.
back judge Mike Williams.
Appleby brings him up full house backfield. Pitches that ball off to Hoover. Hoover right side over the 45, 46, 47, and maybe out to about the 48-yard line.
Hoover, the ball carrier.
And Hoover only picks up a couple.
Brought down by
Second down
Shaggy.
and 8.
Picked up a couple of tough ones on it. Going off the right guard on the run. Here we go. Second down.
He was effective out of this set last week against the Cardinals, and prior to that against Sagertown. Under center, quarterback, hands the ball off to Cannon. Cannon will get no place.
What a great job by the defense. They read that
Daniel, the
one.
ball carrier.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third down and 8 to go for the Devils. No score here. 7.5 to go in the first quarter on
Shell
tonight.
and Husband on the tackle.
Shell Husband there for the
Might have lost a
Lakeview
yard
Sailors.
on that one.
So third and long. As
Third down and
Cambridge
8
comes to the
for the
line of
Blue Devils.
scrimmage.
Trying to get around.
Washington stutter stuff can't get going in it. They need a card. Now they're going to mark the West Division line of scrimmage.
Who's that?
Washington, the ball carrier, tries to come to the near side.
Going to be a fourth down.
The 22.
Carson Boitnott coming in to make the stop for Lakeview. No
Wow.
gain on the play brings up 4th and 8.
What a great job once
Ball
again.
at the Blue Devil 48-yard line.
Bringing up 4th down punt situation for the Blue Devils.
Canyon to punt for Cambridge.
Canyon back at the 35-yard line.
Snap, kick.
It is away. Decent go down at the 25, knee down right there. And Lakeview starts over at the 25-yard line. As Boer was there to return the ball, but knee down. They'll take
Great
over.
job by the Sailors to shut them down, get the ball back. Ball smack dab at the 25, 6:18 on the clock, first quarter. We are scoreless from Lakeview. Of course, Friday Night Football right here, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV.
6:18 to go here in this first period. Both teams one possession. For Lakeview, they got a first down, their first possession. 3 and out for Cambridge Springs. Zackerl out of the I formation. Count. Goes to the tailback and wrapped up and brought down immediately. No place to go that time for Boer. He stopped in his tracks, loses some yardage. He's back to about the 24-yard line, lost about a yard and a half.
And Moyer
Second
in
and
there.
long.
Moyer in there on the tackle.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down 12.
Let's say a 2-yard loss.
Wow, somebody missed the block on him. He shot right in there.
Last time there was a plus 16 in yardage were the Sailors. Looking for a blitz
Show 'em
here.
blitz.
Back to pass. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Wrapped up down
Moy-
goes Zacro. Zacro goes down to the 23-yard line. Stopped right there. They wrapped him up. And so far, Big here, no offense done except for that one first down.
Absolutely not. That time, Carson Smith in there to bring him down, the big guy for the Blue Devils. So
No place to go.
we got 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play, 3rd.
This series is going backwards.
5:12 to go. First quarter from Lakeview tonight. Beautiful night for football in week number 9. Julian Zackrell to the near side of the field, along with Boer. Your wideouts. Long count back. Zackrell looks, got a rush. He goes down, fumbled the
They
ball.
fumbled the ball.
Still loose. Cambridge might have it. Cambridge has got the ball.
They picked up the flag. I think he's trying to throw a marker down.
Cambridge says they have the ball.
I believe they do.
Officials say
Or was he down?
no,
No,
it's
it is.
Cambridge's ball.
Wow.
Carson Smith covering up the ball for the Blue Devils.
First turnover tonight.
Great field position for Cambridge Springs. They'll have the ball down at the 17-yard line of Lakeview.
Blue Devils will start first.
I tell you what, rolled back there. They were all over him.
18-yard line.
4:45 to go. No score in the ball game.
Just like that, you got the Blue Devils in the red zone.
Absolutely. Presented by McCandless. Roundabout Auto Sales.
There he goes.
Stripping off of tackles, and the ball is taken down there by Daly, and he'll spin down inside the 10-yard line. Nice gain there. And the ball is going to be good 8-yard pickup.
Good blocking left side of the line. First time there's 3 and out. They had a punt.
Spot the ball at the 9-yard line.
See if they can capitalize on the turnover.
2nd and 2. Appleby, man in motion. That fakes it to him, then gives it to him up the middle. And this ball is going to be taken by Hoover. Hoover will take the ball inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line.
First down and goal now.
Cambridge Springs threatening here. About 7-yard pickup. Under 4 to go first period. Danny Brown sent wide right.
Almost 3-yard line.
Appleby, man in motion, got it off to Washington. Stutter stepping, driving toward the end zone, but stopped short of the end zone.
Washington comes to the left side.
Washington stopped maybe down around the 1 yard line.
Stop short of the
Well, I thought they had him in the backfield.
make the initial hit for
And they kept those feet going here.
Yeah, he got past two of them. They finally brought him down. Second down and goal. 3:20 on the clock, first quarter.
There they go as the Blue Devils. They come back to the line of scrimmage. Appleby.
goal to go.
It's time under center. Turns, hands the ball to Kenny. Wide open,
Nobody
touchdown,
around
Blue
at all.
Devils over the right side. Nobody at home. Defensively, 6-0 Devils.
Goes in for a Cambridge touchdown.
3:01 here in the first quarter. Blue Devils strike first, 6-0 as we get ready for the point after. All that developed over a fumble from the Sailors. They took advantage of it. Here we go.
Cambridge trying to improve in the region and their overall record. They are 7-1 coming in overall for Lakeview, 4-4,
Setting up for two.
as they always do. And around Tannenbaugh Candy, head down to the end zone as he got it in. He's in for the extra 2-point conversion. So he scores the touchdown, the extra 2-point conversion. Cambridge brings 8, Lakeview nothing. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Cambridge brings draws first blood with 3:01 to go in the first quarter, 8-0 after the fumble by the Lakeview Sailors. And they will kick it away. Canna kicks it away on the ground
Low
again.
one.
Tough to handle. Grabbed on a couple hops over the 40 and going to be brought down. Return. Boer stopped at the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Lakeview. They trail 8-0.
Well, good field position. Ball placed at the 40.
Well, they've had possession of the football twice. Picked up a first down in their first series, then fumbled it away, and Cambridge Springs made them pay for it.
Yeah, they definitely took advantage of it. Cashed in for two after. We stand at 8-0. So the Sailors take over. Here we go. First and 10. Ball's at the 40.
One wide out to the left. 3 to the near side of the field or the right side. Zacharel shotgun hole. Yep. Gets that ball off there.
Still
Ran the ball
going, though. Look at
across the
this.
line. The ball is taken by Eichels. He'd come out in a wildcat that time. He'll have the ball out to around the 40-yard line where he's brought down at the 41. Said the knees down at the 41-yard line. So he picks up about 1 yard.
Yeah, one tough one at that. Second and 9.
Gain of about a yard on the play, second down and 9.
Down to 2:20 to go here in this first quarter. 8-0 Cambridge Springs. In the shotgun for Zacharel. He'll take a timeout, and so will we. We'll take a 60-second timeout from Lakeview. The score, Cambridge Springs 8, Lakeview nothing. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football and Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke. Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and Armstrong tonight. Also, we welcome our listeners on 92.7 FM, 940 WGRP in Greenville. Your Trojans are in action against Maplewood tomorrow night. We'll simulcast that right here on Cool 101.7. But right now we have Lakeview, Cambridge Springs. Blue Devils lead at 8-0. Lakeview has the football. It is 2nd down and 8 at their own 41. Fake it. The man in motion once again brought up at 40. Back up against the green.
Still going. Look at this guy.
Breaking off a tackle.
Unbelievable. Look at this guy.
He's to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds at the Cambridge Springs 33-yard line. What a run by Blake.
I tell you what, a little razzle-dazzle. I tell you what, some good blocks thrown. He took advantage of it. Just a great running.
He'll spot the ball at the 32-yard line. That's 27-yard pickup.
Picking up their second first down.
It'll be 1st down and 10, Lakeview.
What a great run.
Spinning and turning, Gary.
Oh,
he should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there were several missed tackles. He just kept going. They couldn't bring him down.
Great effort. Reynolds, Shell, wide left. Slot man now, Matt in motion. He's got the ball straight up the gut this time.
This guy's going. Look at this.
Tackles. 25, 20. Stopped at about the 22-yard line. Knee down at about the 23-yard line. That's a good pickup of 9, Gary.
Well, great run right there. 2nd down and 1. We're down to 85 seconds. First quarter. 8-0 Blue Devils. Sailors looking good, getting some momentum going here. Getting a good head of steam.
Julian Zacherl goes wide left, slot man right. There are whiteouts.
Timeout has been taken. The referee on the far side
Cambridge
said
Springs.
Blue Devils have taken.
Yeah, they want to talk with the defense.
That's their first timeout.
63 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back. Reminder, high school football brought to you by Meadville Medical Center here on Cool. We'll be out in 30 and right back.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Finally driving it down the field on some good running. And they'll set up shop. 2nd down and 1. And the ball at the 23-yard line of the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. 8-0 Devils. Reminder, tonight's ball game brought to you in part by Orthopedic Associates of Meadville. Bausch's service station up there in the Springs. ZombieFightNight.com. 3 more weekends. McClung Auto Body and MK Plumbing and Heating up in Cambridge Springs. Out of the I formation, Zacher under center back, looking, throwing right corner of the end zone, man open. Oh, good defense. Ball is knocked away by the Blue Devils. Washington right at about at the goal line. Tentative receiver down there, Skiles for Lakeview. Good defense.
Well, I tell you what, decent throw, too. I think he got his arm on it. Stops the clock, 56 seconds on the incomplete pass, 3rd down and 1.
That was a one-on-one down there, too.
If he could have, got over in front of the defender, he would have probably got the catch, but that's a big woulda, shoulda, coulda. So right now, 3rd and 1. Got to get the first down, keep the drive alive. Here we go. Less than a minute left, first quarter.
We're not. They're not wide to the left.
That's
right start off the right side goes Boer, and Boer will get the first down.
Yep.
He is down inside, well, right about on the 20-yard line, maybe just inside the 20-yard line.
Once again, this is the first time the Sailors have been in the red zone.
And we want to remind you, brought to you by McCandless Roundabouts at their new location there. Their auto sales brings you the red zone each and every week right here on Cool 101.7.
First and 10 Sailors.
High formation, keeper straight up the gut. The ball will be taken down inside the 15, maybe to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, quick snap, quarterback keeper. Clock winding down here.
See what they're going to give. Maybe 6 on the carry. Yep. Second down, about 4, Gary.
I tell you what, it's a great job again getting behind your block, and that's what it's all about. Get behind a guy, let him plow through. You're right behind him. Second down, 5 seconds.
See if they get the play off. They're quickly up there, 2-1.
If he takes,
they're not. They got the snap off, but they're saying no. Time ran out. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 60-second timeout on Cool. Friday night football. Northwestern Pennsylvania on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. It's 8-0 in favor of the Blue Devils.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochrane area for over 60 years. Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Over the field, as Lakeview's on a drive right now, trailing 8-0 to Cambridge Springs, but this has been a good sustained drive. They started on their own 40-yard line. And now they're at the Cambridge Springs 19-yard line. Actually, the 14, Gary.
Second down as we start the second quarter.
Zacro in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Hand that ball off. Stutter stuffing, cuts back to the inside and get nailed, and down goes Shell. Shell, you stopped at about the 13-yard line. They have picked up 1. So it's third and about 3 to go. Once again, a reminder, in the red zone, brought to you by McCandless Roundabout, Route 322, Auto Sales.
We thank them all season long.
Well, they've been along for about 4 years now.
Yeah, several years they've sponsored the red zone. Here we go, third down for the Sailors.
I think third down for them and for the defense. Once again, keeper. This time, Lure takes the ball over the right side, diving forward. He's got a first down.
Sure looks like it.
Oh, well enough for the first down. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Spot the ball down at about the 6 or the 7, I think, Gary.
That should be first and goal then. Yep, chain gang puts down their markers. First down and goal for the Sailors. Threatening right here. Get this second quarter underway.
Ball near the Cambridge Springs 8.
Slot man to the left.
Ball at
Right
the
out
8.
right. Zacro under center on the keeper, gets nailed. No.
That one.
Oh, boy, he bounced off of that line.
He bounced off the center.
Looked like he was nailed, but he ends up picking up a couple.
Damian Walker on the tackle.
So it'll be second down and goal to go. Ball down there at about the 5-yard line. It's about the 9th play of the drive by Lakeview.
Second down and goal. Here we go. Ball at the 5.
This time under center in the eye. Zacro back, Pitch the ball back to the tailback.
Going to the corner.
Dives to the end zone.
Did he get it?
It is a touchdown.
Touchdown. Got a little late signal there on the far corner of the end zone. So that's huge right there. Brings the crowd to their feet.
Shell takes it in. Actually, correction on that. Boer with the touchdown. And it is 8-6 Cambridge Springs. They'll go for the extra point conversion here, the PAT.
Who's it, 23 doing the kicking?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Snap is fumbled away. Bad snap picked up by the holder. Throws it towards the end zone. Nobody saw him. Overthrown, incomplete. But Lakeview is on the scoreboard. There's an official timeout on the field at Lakeview. Let's take a 60-second timeout. Northwestern Pennsylvania football Friday night on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
From Cool 101.7 Radio, this is Cool TV.
We got ourselves a game.
We do.
We welcome you back here. Friday night action. Chuck Stop, Big Gare. Sailors just scored point after, no good. 8-6. Blue Devils by just 2 points as the Sailors tee the ball up.
And the way it goes,
Short
to the
kick,
right side.
Takes a bounce.
Blue Devils have it. Fall on it at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Boy, good field position.
There it is. Holland. Noah falls on it. And the Blue Devils ahead 8-6.
They take over 10:08 on the clock. Second quarter action right here from Lakeview High School, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV. We welcome you aboard. What is a beautiful night for football.
60-yard drive that time by Lakeview in 10 plays to draw to within 2. Washington split right. Appleby hands the ball off. The man in motion up the gut, picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Stopped right around the 45-yard line. Hoover on the carry.
Yep, right off the right. It was like right off the right tackle. He cut up field, picked up about 5. So nice run right there. 2nd and 5. Ball placed at the 45 for the Blue Devils. With a 2-point lead, 8-6 is your score as they come to the line here in the second quarter.
Appleby this time come up under center. Man in.
Little shift there.
Yep. From right to the left side of the line. Pitch the ball back. Kenny has got it wrapped up for a loss of a good 3 yards. He is back to the 41-yard line.
Who is that guy in there?
Boer is there to bring him down.
Great job. But I tell you what, shot right in there.
Spot the ball back to about the 42-yard line.
Ball goes back to the Blue Devil 42-yard line. Cambridge Springs facing 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 for the Devils, leading at 8-6, under 9 to go. Second quarter on Cool.
Lost 3 yards on that one.
That they did.
Here we go. Let's see if they take it to the air. 3rd and 8.
Lanowitz to the near side of the field. Shotgun, fake it on reverse. Here comes Cania, midfield, 1st down, 45, 40-yard line. Stopped it around the 40-yard line. of Lakeview, and a big run once again by Brett Canna.
That was huge.
Spot the ball at about the 40-yard line.
Field wide open, just a matter of turning on the Jets. That he did all the way up to the 40.
Give him an 18-yard gain.
That's huge.
He scored a touchdown, an extra 2-point conversion on the night. So it is 1st and 10 Devils. Isaac Lanowitz, but to the near side. Back we have 3 over here. Kenny is also over here. Empty backfield for the quarterback, Appleby, and loses a yard as he's nailed back at the 41-yard line.
Shell in there.
So they'll spot the ball at the 41.
Gavin, boy, he was right there. Shot in there, and they lost about a half a yard maybe.
7:45 to go, second quarter.
Boy, they know how to hit that gap when it's there. Boy, they shoot right in there. That's just good defense right there.
8-6 Cambridge brings. Hoover this time goes wide to the left. Wingman right in Washington. Quarterback Appleby gets the ball to Washington, finds a hole up the gut, dives forward, and then they push him way back, but forward progress will be.
They're gonna push
where
him
are they
back.
going to give him forward progress? They're going to give him down to the 38-yard line. Now they keep moving, maybe the 39-yard line. Picked up a couple. About all that time by Washington.
3rd down.
7 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 9. See what Coach Liberty comes up with on this play on 3rd and long. In the eye, hard left. Appleby under center. Back to pass. Looking, throwing. Got his man open. Grabbed by Hoover. And Hoover will have the ball, I think, short of the first down. See where they spot it at.
That's the first pass.
And it's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. They'll set the ball around the 33-yard line. Pickup of about 6 yards on the pass to Hoover. So it's 4th and about 3, Gary.
Yep.
6:20 to go, second quarter, 8-6 Cambridge brings. Beautiful night for football in Stoneboro, PA. Canna this time is the tailback. Going back. Canny has got it up the middle, breaks off a tackle, off another, got a first down. Down the far side of the field, 20, 15, 10. Clear down maybe close to the 5-yard line. They'll spot it out about the 7-yard line. 1st and goal to go.
Boy, busted back. I tell you what, went to the left side, and boy, I tell you what, no one was there, and he just cut right upfield.
And we're in the red zone, brought to you by McCandless Roundabout AutoZone, located on Route 322. Stop in tomorrow. Look at those previously used vehicles by McCandless Auto Sales.
Once again, Blue Devils down there, 1st and goal. Halfway through the second quarter.
Full house backfield for Appleby. Around the hash mark left, gets the ball to Washington, got the speed, got around the corner, but nailed. They were there to stop him that time, and he may have lost some, Gary.
That was the same play as last time. I thought it could develop, but it did not. They shut him down.
Cambridge barred this drive on their own 40-yard line.
Second and goal. 5:25, second quarter. Timeout is, I don't know what the referee was.
Appleby under center. Full house backfield. Hand that ball up the gut, driving forward, no place to go.
Back we go again.
Yep. And that was Hoover, I think, on the carry. Yes, it was. Hoover is stopped. 3rd down coming up in goal.
Is that Maxwell on the tackle? The big guy there on there, 74.
Ball right at the 5-yard line.
3rd down and goal.
This will be their 8th play of the drive. Moving left to right, under 5 to go. 8-6 Cambridge brings. Trying to tack on more. Same formation again. Nice mark left. Appleby calling out audibles. Line of scrimmage. Full house. Pitches the ball back to Hoover again. Finds an opening. Diving up there. Is he in? It is a touchdown, Blue Devils.
Went to the left side. They were shutting him down going up the middle, but as soon as they go to the outside,
Hoover, 5-yard touchdown.
they're able to break the play and get in.
14-6, Blue Devils. And that caps a 60-yard drive.
So they will probably go for 2 as they normally do. 4:31 on the clock.
Tried an extra point this year. I formation, Appleby. Hand, tailback, Kenya, straight up the gut.
They
Is he
get him?
in? He
No
is
indication.
stopped. He was stopped. He didn't make it in.
Good job by the Sailors.
All right, we will take this 30-second timeout. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool is presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered
Gotcha.
procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team
And
of
go.
orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family
Joe.
depend on, right here, close to home.
We're back. Lakeview High School. Chuck Stump, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke. As the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils have scored again, pushing it up 14-6. Took all the momentum away from Lakeview. They had just scored. Cambridge, the ensuing kickoff, they're able to go 60 yards, 10 plays for the touchdown to grab an 8-point lead once again.
I tell you what, a great job controlling the line again, running the ball. I mean, they only passed once. They only needed to, and they completed that one, picked up few yards on it. I tell you what, great job once again rushing that ball. That is what the Blue Devils do so well. But
And
the
once
Sailors
again,
can get right back in here. They know they can score against them.
Caddy up to kick it off from the 40-yard line. And the kick is away. Angle to the left side, and that ball is probably going to go out of bounds. Flag goes down. Or the penalty. That's one thing we stayed away from, penalties here in this first half.
Yeah, there really haven't been any. That right there, the ball
That might have
should
been the
come up
first
to-
one.
Should come up to the 35-yard line, or
They don't ever re-kick. They always just take it 35.
they usually do. But for some, well, maybe not. Now all of a sudden,
And they're bringing it
they're
out.
bringing it back as soon as you mentioned it, right?
Yep, now we're going to do it.
Now we're going to do it.
Re-kick.
Now we got to tack 5 on and go backwards. So that would be their first penalty tonight. Cost them 5.
So Lakeview tries to see if they can get
See if
better
they can
field
kick
position.
it and keep it
yes.
in bounds.
Canada do that. Brett. Teaser up with 4:31 to go. 14-6 Cambridge Springs. Soccer style kicker into it, and away it goes. This time right up the middle of the field. Beautiful hop. Goes clear back inside the 20, across the 15, the 20, out to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. Right down there was Boer.
Well, Chuck, you called that one. That's why they take it at the 35.
There you go.
Sometimes it can backfire. Nevertheless, Sailors take over, 1st and 10. They've got 2 timeouts if needed. 4:24 remaining here in the first half. 14-6. If you're just tuning in, Blue Devils with the lead.
75 yards to go to try to get back into this contest before intermission. 4:24 to go. Zach will bring him up. Into the shotgun. Back there by himself. Trips to the left. Looks right.
Pass,
Throws
hit the
right.
receiver.
And it is caught and stopped. We're out. Maybe after Skiles with the catch. And they're going to spot the ball to just over the 30, maybe to the 30 and a half yard line.
All right.
So it gets, looks like almost 5, Gary. Sailors back over the football. Reynolds to the near side. There's your white out. Once again in the shotgun. Flags go down.
Flags go flying. The Blue Devils are pointing over at the Sailors.
That they were, but we'll wait for the official. Illegal procedure. False start against Lakeview. Cost them 5. They're back to almost the original line of scrimmage after that penalty.
That is their first penalty tonight.
Five-yard penalty puts the ball back to Lakeview 26-yard line. Second down and 9.
2 and 12 will check in, and that'll be Zackrell, the quarterback. Reynolds to the near side of the field, slot man to the near side of the field. That is Skiles.
A little confusion on the
Goes
Blue
in
Devils
motion
line.
right to left.
Oh.
Up the middle and nailed immediately. 52, I think, is there to bring him down, Gary.
Shoestring tackle. If he wouldn't have got him, he would have been gone. I know that's a woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Proper, we've heard that name before.
Oh, absolutely.
Stops
Third
it.
down.
Third down. About
Less than 3 minutes remain. First half.
And they'll come back to the line of scrimmage. Julian Zackrell is in. Sent wide left. Slot man to the left. Pair of wideouts to the right. Where goes in motion. Gets the football and the handoff. Zackrell trying to get outside. He's going to lose big yardage.
Oh.
Way behind the original line of scrimmage. Probably another 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, no blocking at all.
Punt situation for Lakeview. Fourth down, about 13.
That penalty took the steam out of that one.
Boy, didn't it.
So they're forced to punt.
Loss on the play back to the 21-yard line, 4th down.
Cambridge should get decent field position after this punt.
Nice snap.
It is
kick.
out of their line drive spiral.
Nice kick.
Washington lets it go at the Devil 40 to the 45. Side to the 35 to the 30 and out of bounds. At about the, where are they going to say? Back at the 35-yard line.
Looks like maybe.
Yep, they'll spot the ball at the Cambridge Springs 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Blue Devils take over. They've got 2 timeouts. We got a $1:44 on the clock remaining here in the first half. Once again, Blue Devils up 14-6. We welcome you to Friday Night Football right here, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV.
And also our viewers on Armstrong. And our listeners
And all the
on
other
GRP.
stations listening.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget.
First down and 10, 1:44 remaining here in the first half.
High power to the right for the Blue Devils. Hand that ball off tailback, breaking off a tackle's 40, still on his feet over the 41, 42. Oh, they're going to say knee down at the 41-yard line. It's about 6 yards there.
Yeah, he still got a decent run out of it.
Gain on the play out to the Cambridge Springs.
I mean, it takes 6, 5,
yeah.
6, 7 yards every crack.
Second down and 4.
Once again in that eye for Hoover. Tailback again. Canna drives close to the first down marker.
Awful close.
We'll see where they spot. He's going to be a little short, I think. Maybe about a yard.
Well, it depends where his knee hit. Well,
Yeah, they're going to say he's short.
Well,
About that yard, Gary.
yeah, you're right. Well, by what? About a foot.
Yep.
That's a close one. Third down.
Canny about 3 more.
We're down to 45 seconds.
See if they go to their bread and butter, unless the quarterback, Appleby, keeps it himself. Maybe they'll go to Canna. He is the tailback in that eye. Appleby, a keeper up the gut. Got it.
Yeah.
And more.
It's a matter of leaning forward on that one.
So it looks like it's out to the Cambridge Springs 47, 48-yard line.
Reverse pass. Reverse. I think you'll see that reverse.
So about a 4-yard gain that time.
Clock starts back up.
Timeout by
Finally,
Cambridge
somebody.
Springs. Yep, Cambridge Springs is going to take a timeout. Let's pause for just 30 seconds here on Cool 101.7. 14-6 Devils. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Back at Cambridge Springs, where the Blue Devils lead at 14-6.
28 seconds on the clock.
Well,
The refs are telling us.
they run the clock at 6 seconds. It took off about 20, so they got to bring it back up again. Now they got it to 28 seconds to go here.
Blue Devils took their second timeout, so they got one more as they come up to the line. First down and 10.
Run it, Mark left. Under center, the quarterback. Oh, now he's out in the shotgun. That's Appleby. And now,
What's going on now?
I think the fans over here just cheering defense for Lakeview. Try this.
Nothing wrong with that.
But it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, Appleby. Hand the ball, double handoff
Double
on a
reverse.
Washington midfield. 45 still on his feet. Another close to first down stopped. Where did they stop him at, though?
43-yard line, maybe?
Cambridge will have to call another timeout. That will be their last timeout. Gary will just hold it right here.
All right.
We get close to the half. 14-6 Cambridge Springs had the lead. So stayed with the lead all the time long. Lakeview come back, made it 8-6. Now it's 14-6 Devils.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they thought they had almost could break the line, but they finally got brought down. Did not get the first down. Second down in about, what do you got, 3?
Yeah, it's a 45-yard
There's only
line.
18 seconds. And the Blue Devils did take their last timeout, so they've used all 3.
Broadcast brought to you in part by Greg Newell Welding, Christiak Corner, Fish USA, Hobbs Do-It Center, and Walker Brothers Chevrolet. High school football on a Friday night, week number 9. Playoffs begin in 2 weeks.
Wow.
I always look forward to that, Gary.
Absolutely. Hard to believe, but the season flies by, as always. 2nd and 3. 18 seconds left first half. Back to pass.
Appleby looking, throwing right all the way. Almost intercepted.
Man. Wow.
Almost picked off by Lakeview. And that was number 2 reaching in there.
If he could have caught that and took off, wow.
Yep.
Open field in front of him.
Safety come up that time on defense and almost had the pick, jobbled it,
Wow.
dropped it. Stops the clock with 13 ticks to go. Oh, break the tackle. Break the huddle, I should say. Washington comes near side.
13 seconds.
Appleby, Washington in motion, right to left.
Flags go flying.
Legal procedure. That'll go against the Devils. Cost them 5.
That's their second penalty.
So they'll spot off the 5, and it goes back to midfield.
Boy, not too many flags tonight.
14-6.
So
Let's hope
far.
it stays like that in the second half, Gary.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get late in the ball game, they're flying every play.
You got that right.
Cambridge Springs now has 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 for the Devils at midfield. Washington in motion from right to left. Back goes, dumps it off on the screen. 45, head down and down to the 43-yard line on the completion that
Got
time.
the first down.
But time is running out. Completed that time to Hoover. 5 seconds to go. They just got to brought back, send everybody to the end zone, Gary.
Pass is complete to Hoover.
It's a first down.
First down.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
They're not in a hurry to get to That clock, that's it. It ran out.
So they were in no hurry to get the
Nope.
snap off. That is the end of a good first half down here at Lakeview High School on a great night for football on Cool 101.7, Cool TV. Armstrong tonight, and also on WGRP. We're going to take this 2-minute timeout. Reminder, Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool is presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Halftime at Lakeview. Chuck Stump, Gary Patton, 14 Cambridge Springs, 6 for the Lakeview Sailors. Low scoring affair down here tonight on a cool night in week number 9, Gary.
Yeah, hard to believe once again. Season just flying by. Beautiful night for football, no doubt about it. Look at some stats here real quick as we talked about these teams coming into this game. Lakeview Sailors 4-4, 2-2, and the Blue Devils 7-1, and then 3-1, of course. When it comes to the passing game, the Blue Devils, they don't pass a lot. They did 3 passes, 2 for 3. They had no turnovers, 5 first downs. They had 2 penalties for a total of 10 yards. Over to the Lakeview Sailors, they passed 5 times. They completed 2 of them. They did have the fumble, so they had the 1 turnover, which ended up costing them a touchdown when the Blue Devils took advantage of that turnover. I had them for 4 first downs. They had 1 penalty for just 5 yards, but it seemed to come at a bad time where it kind of took the wind out of the sails of that drive. They had the nice pass, picked up 5, lost the 5 on a penalty, and never regained after that. It was downhill. Ended up having a punt.
So,
as Chuck said, 14-6 is where we stand. 8-0 as the Blue Devils had scored, got 2 after. The Sailors came back, scored at the beginning of the second quarter with 10:08, making it 8-6. The point after they tried to kick it was no good. And then, as Chuck said, once again the Blue Devils scored a touchdown, did not cash in on the 2 after, 14-6. And that is where we stand at halftime.
I want to remind you you're listening to WMVL, Lansville, Meadville, WGRP, Greenville, Pennsylvania.
Armstrong Cable. And, of course, all the Greenville listeners, we welcome you aboard. Your game is tomorrow night.
That's right.
So
they'll be home to take on the Tigers of Maplewood, and we'll simulcast that game right here on Cool 101.7. Once again, 6:30 for the pregame show. Stephen G. Fulmar, Rob Glass, and the kickoff will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Greenville Trojan football.
I tell you what a season they're having, to say the least. They are on a roll, and then they want to continue to roll tomorrow night, of course, over the Tigers. So stay tuned. Catch that action tomorrow night. And Stephen G. Fulmar, always been doing it, what do you say, 13 years he's been covering Greenville?
I guess so.
13
I didn't think it was
years.
that long, but
Yeah. It's hard to believe. Always does a phenomenal job. And we thank him when we have him with us in the playoff games. Always a joy.
and also coming up tomorrow afternoon here on Cool 101.7, it is Borough football.
All right.
The Fighting Scots are on the road to Clarion University, and we'll have it for you beginning at 11 o'clock. Tim Shaw with all the pregame coverage and the kickoff. Joe Ladowski, he'll have that for you, and that will be at noon.
And I tell you, Tim does a great job Friday night when he.
Oh yeah,
when he
pregame
yeah,
show.
there's a pregame. He goes over everything from last week and then gets you ready for what's coming up this week. Great job, Tim Shaw.
All right. And then also a reminder that coming up next week begins Girls Volleyball District 10. Next Tuesday and Wednesday, the first round. We'll let you know where we'll be and who the teams will be covering. That's next week, first round District 10, following a couple of days with the semifinals, and then the finals coming up the following week. So see how far the girls can take it to us. We know that we have had state champions with the Maplewood Tigers here a couple of years ago.
Yes, you have. You and Logan do a great job of following all that action.
Yep, great job by Logan Walker. We appreciate it.
Boy, a whole lot of action. We got football tomorrow afternoon. We got football tomorrow night. We got great volleyball action coming around the corner. Of course, next Friday night, we do another game. And, of course, as Chuck said, following weekend, we start to the playoffs already. Just like that.
Boy, if you love sports, Big Gear,
I tell you what.
right now is the time. You have Major League Baseball playoffs.
Go,
NFL
yeah.
season
Go
is
Cleveland.
underway.
Yeah.
Cleveland Cavaliers underway,
Yeah.
NBA. And the Pittsburgh Penguins underway, National Hockey League. Everything going on now, Big Air.
And I didn't forget Meadville hockey.
This is true.
All right, the Bulldog hockey. I don't want to forget them.
That's right.
Wow.
Bulldog hockey. They'll
Bulldog
be back in.
hockey.
I think they're not coming up this Monday. The following Monday, I think it's the 28th.
All right. But we still carry it, and we still have great action with them,
That's
gentlemen.
right. All right. Dan and DJ Craven on the call.
There we go. We cover it all if we can.
All right.
We're local, loud and proud. I tell you what.
Okay. Well, right now it is the Lakeview marching band on the field.
Yep. Smaller band, but I tell you what, just blaring it out. Even got one of the football players down, or two football players in there, I see.
Can't beat that.
No, one. Just one, I believe, right here in the front row, I believe.
Where did we notice that at before?
We saw that with...
Was that Lakeview? That was Lakeview and Reynolds, wasn't it? When it was down there on the rainy night? I think it might have been.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Your Sailor Band will now close this evening show
Great.
with the Spencer Davis Group's hit, Gimme Some Lovin'.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and depend on. Right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go along with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
From Cool 101.7 Radio, this is Cool TV.
And once again, we're right back here at Lakeview High School. Let's take a look at some of the other scores here that's going on around District 10. We have a few, and this is second quarter or close to halftime. Oil City 21, Franklin 6. Sharpsville leading Titusville 16-0. Gideon's Meadville 42, Warren 0, and Farrell all over Reynolds 35-0. And our score here in Lakeview is Cambridge Springs 14, Lakeview 0 on this beautiful night for high school football down here at Lakeview. Only one more night of the regular season, then we will get ready for District 10 football playoffs. Look forward to following our teams in the local area as far as they can go, and also being able to follow the volleyball with our girls volleyball here in the fall. They'll begin District 10 playoffs. We told you earlier, they begin next Tuesday and Wednesday night with their 3 divisions, Class 1, 2, and 3. And we'll follow them as far as they go, and hopefully we can get back to Cumberland High School for another state championship. Maplewood was there a couple years ago. Pleasure to follow them. So see how far our local teams can go. Of course, we'll be following the Lady Bulldogs, also the Lady Tigers, and the Lady Cardinals. So stick around. We'll have all that for you right here on Cool 101.7 as we wait for the two teams to come back out onto the field. Right now with me here with the headset on, one of our interns, Cool 101.7, David O'Day.
Hey,
how's things going, David?
Oh, not too bad, Chuck. It's great being out at the game tonight.
What'd you think about the football game?
Oh, I'm amazed how well both teams are playing. The one run that the Lakeview quarterback ran was just amazing, how he broke 3 or 4 tackles and went for, 25, 30 yards on that run.
Yeah, see, he's doing a good job, and their biggest play of this night. And, of course, then they had the touchdown, and Cambridge Springs had some good plays also. Good run there by Canny one time. He had a touchdown, as did Hoover, for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Close ball game, anybody's ball game here as we start the second half.
Very true. It's going to be great to see what they do in the second half.
Yep, we'll look forward to it.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you for stopping by and chatting with me at halftime.
Hey, anytime, Chuck.
All right, and tomorrow night we'll have you at work back at the station, right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, you'll be on the site of WGRP doing the producing there as we have Greenville taking on the Maplewood Tigers right here, and we'll simulcast it on Cool 101.7. Thanks again, David.
Hey, no problem, Chuck.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
All right, still no teams out on the field. They put 3 minutes back up on the clock when they come back out, but nobody has come back out on the field, probably warming up a little bit. Once again, it is a chilly night here at Lakeview. Well, tonight for Cambridge Springs, Hoover's not all but doing the running, but also been in that Wildcat for Cambridge Springs, doing a fine job for them. We told you he scored a touchdown, also caught a pass for 5 yards. Cania rushed for 26 yards, 18 yards. Plus he had a short run for a touchdown, plus that extra 2-point conversion. And for the Lakeview Sailors, Boers scored the touchdown for them, plus he's had rushes of 9, 6, their largest. And Skiles for them had a big run of 27 yards. The Blue Devils make their appearance.
Yeah, coming out of that locker room. I was wondering where everybody was at.
Must have been warming up a little bit.
I don't blame them.
A little chilly down here in the Twin Cities tonight, Sandy Lake, Stoneboro.
Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit compared to when we get here, obviously, but nevertheless, still a beautiful night. Weather's clear. I tell you what, right now, if you're a Blue Devils fan, you got to be liking it. You're up right now. You're going to get the ball in the second half because they had deferred.
But Lakeview knows they're still in it, Gary.
Well, no doubt about it. They are in it.
And we're not far high atop the hill here from the Great Stoneboro Fair that we visited there at the latter part of August. And, of course, as they say, always on Labor Day, the Great Stoneboro Fair.
Yeah, that it is. I tell you what, one of the many festivals, fairs that go on Labor Day, and they do have a great one down here, no doubt about it, Chuck. I got to go to it one year and had a great time. And always enjoy it. I enjoy all the fairs. You know that. You know
yes.
me.
Yeah.
Me and that fair food.
Well, you're out and about all the time.
Yeah.
Taking care of entertainment at all those great locations.
Yeah, we travel quite a bit. And we just picked up some more fairs in New York.
You?
Yeah, we did. Dutchess County, the biggest county fair in New York State.
Wow.
We picked it up. Our company I work for out of Chicago.
What part of the state's that?
I believe it's... I want to say, I got to stop and think here. Dutchess County, I believe,
okay.
which is...
not familiar with that, but it's in New York somewhere. We know that.
Yeah, that it is.
All right, Sailors back out on the field.
It's a big one. It's like 5 days in a row of entertainment. So it's a big one.
Our sophomores, Hannah Barnard.
I want to say Rhinebeck, but I don't believe that's correct.
Okay, well,
but anyways.
And Sarah Williams.
We'll find out on our next broadcast. But Gary, you'll have it all figured out for us, right?
Yeah, I will. I just got the news the other day.
Great. Well,
and this year's
we hope we'll have a game on for you. I'm sure we will next week. We haven't not made up our mind yet because there's some various ones to go to. So we'll pick one out and be on our way.
I tell you what, looking forward to it after missing last week. Getting the itch there at home. Of course, I listened to Stephen G. as they covered the Sagertown game.
Yes.
And they did a great job, as always. So
all
both
right.
teams are on the field here, stretching.
Yeah, we're just about 60 seconds away from the beginning of our second half. Thank you for joining us. Our broadcast tonight is being brought to you in part by Mercer County State Bank, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hamilton Insurance, along with Juniper Village, Legend Cycle, Flex TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Armstrong, the area shopper, and don't forget, when they're in the red zone, either team, brought to you by McCandless Roundabout Auto Sales, located on Route 322.
I also want to thank Gary. I ran into him down here.
I did too.
Yeah, he brought you up some
this
coffee.
is for you, Big Gary.
Oh, yeah.
He brought me a hot chocolate.
Fantastic. We've known Gary for, I don't know how many years.
Way back to when he coached the boys. Now he's coaching the girls' basketball team.
There you go. Always takes care of us when we come down here. Good seeing him, too, when I ran into him down there. I had a quick minute to talk. So, Blue Devils making their way to the sideline, as the Sailors also, as we get this second half started here momentarily. We welcome you again, Friday Night Football, Cool 101.7 FM, along with Cool TV. Great to be back in Stoneboro here at Lakeview High School. But you talk about basketball, Chuck, we did many a games here. Back when the girls back in the who's that, man?
Way back there, yeah.
Wow, were they hot. Back in about
was
the
some
mid-90s.
time ago, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And
The years go by.
Main
but boy,
Star's father was the coach.
yeah. But, boy, what a run they had.
I'd like to take a second.
Still talking about it 20 years later. Look at that. So
And each and every year, you know where it ended. North Allegheny High
North
School.
Allegheny.
Sydney
Yep.
Devereaux and Abby Barczyk. They
Always was a
Greensburg
heartbreaker.
Central Catholic.
Yeah, always a
Ouch.
heartbreaker,
and
too.
were selected as members of the 2020.
Okay, 12 minutes on the clock.
PMEA
Ready to
District
start
5
the third
Honors
quarter.
Day. They'll perform in a concert
It's
on
like,
Saturday,
who's
December
that, 22,
14th.
teeing it up there
That'll
for
be
the
Yep.
Sailors? All
Garrett,
right.
Noon at Grove
why
City
not?
College.
Thank you.
We'd also like to send
Back
out
for the Blue Devils, we do have
No, I-
Washington back there.
Selected as one of
And
350
also,
high school students
let's see who it
Oh,
is.
that's 23.
participate in the Auburn University
23
Marching
will be
Honor Band.
kicking it off.
Ethan will be performing with the Auburn University Tigers on November
Johnny
16th.
Husband.
Once again, congratulations.
Here we
to
go.
outstanding
Senior.
musicians
Husband.
here at
Good
Lakeview.
kick.
Put into the
Give
big,
those kids a
and
round
we're
of
underway.
Got his-
Washington lets it roll, picks it up at about the 26-yard line, cutting across the field, breaks off
Still
a one
going.
tackle.
Look at this guy.
He gets around the corner. He's got the speed, and he turns to the corner. 20, 25. Flag goes down. 30, 35.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this
40,
guy.
but they're going to bring it back. Some yellow laundry here. We start the second half off of the flag. They'll bring this back.
Jordan Washington. on
Washington with the
We have
return,
a
but-
flag on the play.
Oh, about 5 missed
Back near the
tackles.
20-yard line.
I said if he was
could
able to
explain-
turn that corner, look out.
Could explain the flag, obviously.
Yep, probably the hold. Here comes the official. He will let us know.
Cole Klanowski on the tackle for Lakeview on the play.
Right about now. Here we go. Block. So back she goes, and what would have been a nice return ends up now being marked off some big yardage. Should be about half the distance to the goal line. Put it down at the 20-yard line. Probably
Penalty
should be
of
at the
blocking
10.
Back against Cambridge.
That's a biggie.
Half the distance to the 10-yard line. They spot it down. Deep in their own territory to start off the second half.
Boy, if the Sailors can shut them down here and get the ball back with this field position. Here we go. First and 10 Blue Devils.
Back at the
Deep
Cambridge
in their own
10-yard line. Blue Devils
territory.
right there.
It is
First and
Appleby
10.
under center. He'll go back, hand the ball off to Kenny. Kenny head down, dives. They have the ball out close to the 15. Yeah, I think they're going to put him at about the, maybe, whoa, they keep
Kenny's
going
ball
back.
carrier brought
Now
down
maybe
by
the
Guthrie.
13-yard line. Picks up about 3.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
Second
down
and 7. Well, at least a little yardage.
15-yard line.
Boy, a big full moon out there tonight, Gary. Look at that, looking over us. It was huge last night, I remember. Well, it's backfield. Under center goes Appleby. Then he hands that ball off to Kenny again, stripped down. Got him by the legs, and down he goes. Maybe picked up a tough
Kenya, the ball
yard
carrier,
or
brought
two.
down by Reynolds.
Yeah, they're going to bring it out there where it's going to be third and about 4, maybe.
I'd say that's a long 4.
Ball spotted just outside the Blue
Yeah,
Devils.
it's definitely more than 5.
That's it.
About 6 yards to go.
Third down and 4.
About 6 then. Full house backfield once again for Appleby. Goes back. He ends the ball off this
Same
time.
play again. It's going off the right side of the
this
line.
time. And
3
Hoover
times.
is
Running the
close.
same play.
He's going to be short, though. Out to the 19-yard line. Still going to need another yard, and this will be 4th down coming up.
Well, each time they ran it, they got about 3 out of it.
Ball spotted just short.
So
of
you
the
got
first
4th
down
and 1.
marker.
I don't think you gamble here, Big Aaron. Got a 14-6 lead starting the third quarter. Well, they bring on the punter on 4th and very short. Well, they are going to go for it. Gamble here, but could be they had that quarterback keeper by Appleby tonight. They may try it again on 4th and 1 at their own 19-yard line, full house backfield. Under center, high snap.
High snap.
Did they have delay again,
Flags
Gary?
go. There they go, yeah.
Wow, what a crucial
Well,
mistake there, Gary.
Well, it was taking a while to develop. They're shifting players
Penalty on the
around.
Play is delay of game against Cambridge.
5 yards. Spot him back to the 14-yard line.
Well, they started off with a penalty, and they're going to end with a penalty.
Yep.
Try it again.
Penalty on the play puts the ball just inside the Cambridge Springs 15-yard line. 4th
Keanu will
down.
be back there.
Might get that snap off a little quicker this time.
Lakeview should get good field position here.
Absolutely.
Good snap.
Yep.
And he gets it out of there. Decent one. Fair catch is called for at the 45-yard line. So they do have good field position. The Cambridge Springs 45-yard line fair catch. That was by Zackerl. Offensive.
Well, that penalty
quarterback.
put them back deep, and then they held them there, so that was great. They punted the ball, great field position. Take advantage of this right here.
Puts the ball
Get back in the game.
at the Cambridge Springs 45-yard line.
Here we go,
First
1st
down
and 10 for the Sailors.
First and 10, great field position, high formation.
Handoff.
Go to the tailback, right tackle, and being brought down as he brought the ball to the line of scrimmage. Boer is down.
Managed to get about 3 out of it, it looks like.
Smith coming in to make the tackle.
Carson
for
Smith on the
Cambridge
tackle, 67.
So 2nd down and 7 as they huddle back in their territory inside midfield. Break the huddle.
Ball near the Cambridge Springs 42-yard line.
Once again, Reynolds. Wide left,
Second
slot
down,
man wide
7
left,
for
wide out to the
Lakeview.
near side of the field. Zackerl under center I formation. Pitch the ball back to the tailback, trying to get stutter stepping, gets a few yards. Boer will take the ball down to about the 39-yard line. Still
Boy,
about 4 yards short of the first down.
Smith again on the tackle
3rd down
for
coming up.
Cambridge Springs.
They hit him pretty good on that one.
Ball spotted just inside the Blue Devil 40-yard line. Sailors looking at 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
3rd and 4. Lakeview trying to capitalize on this good field position after the punt by the Blue Devils. Zackerl over, talks with his coach, back into the huddle again. Pair of wideouts to the left, one to the right. Once again in that I formation. Zackerl. Back to pass, slips, and down he goes. His knee go down. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. No, that
Still
time
alive
he did.
and
Right
stopped
there
at the
he did.
45. Thought his knee might have went back. He went back. He slipped. Got back up. He hadn't been touched. Stopped at the 45, but it's a loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage, 4th and 10. What a huge loss there.
Injury timeout on the field.
So we do have an injury by a Sailor. Still on his back.
He was injured, I think, the
Boer.
play before.
He's still on his back here. I want to take a timeout, make sure he doesn't get up. Looks like he may be down. Let's take an injury 30-second
number 5.
timeout. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Around midfield, 14-6, Cambridge Springs lead. That was the score at the half. 7:35 to go, third quarter, Gary.
Well, I tell you what, you had third down. What do you have? 3rd and 4. Now it's 4th and 10. You lost 6 on that one.
Well, he was going back trying to set up the pass to the right side, and his foot slipped, and down he went, and then he got up and ran, but then got tackled.
Well, he slipped the first time, was able to cut around, but I tell you what, it bought a lot of time for the line to get in there. And the second time he did lose his footing again. Of course, that time his knee hit it, and that's it.
Good. Braden is up, coming to the sideline.
He's coming off on his own. That's
Yep, very good sign. Can't afford to lose him.
No.
He'll try to walk it off here a little bit. Come over here, I think, and sit down. Puts his helmet down. No, he's going to stay up there and root for his team. And it'll be a punt situation, trying to pin back the Blue Devils.
Might have got the wind knocked out of him. Snap.
Kick is away.
Nice
Washington,
kick.
That's going to come down and roll out of bounds around the 4 or 5 yard line. That is a good punt. Cambridge Springs once again is backed up, Gary.
Yeah, they are. That's what they needed when they had a punt, and that was a great kick.
Yep, they're going to spot the ball right at the 5 yard line.
Sailor punt goes out of bounds at the 5 yard line.
Well, they were unable to capitalize on the great field position. They had the ball at the 45, Chuck, but
now the Devils have the ball at their own 5 yard
out for
line.
the Sailors again. Here come the Blue Devils with the lead.
14-6. 7:13 to go, third quarter. Under center, Appleby. Turns, hand the ball. Kenya tries to get to the
Same
corner.
thing
5, 10, 15, and down he goes.
Got him
See
a
where
little
they
bit of
spot
breathing
that
room.
ball. Definitely got him. Should have him close to a first down. He's over the 15.
They continue to run off the right side.
Yep, they'll put the ball out at about the 16-yard line. Good enough for the first down by a yard.
Yeah.
Give Kenny 11 more yards on the carry. This season, over 1,000 yards about 3 weeks ago.
A little bit of breathing room on that run. Here we go. Another set of downs.
I formation. Tailback. Kenny again bounces off of one and gets nailed at about the 18, 19-yard line. So he will bring up maybe 3 yards on the gain. Guthrie's there on the tackle. I can't going to put
Still
the ball
got
at
a
about the
yard or two out of
19-yard
it.
line. Yep.
Yeah, second and about 8.
He'll run this hash mark right. Under center, quarterback, full house backfield for Appleby. Morgan with the snap. Right straight up the gut. And draws a gang of Sailors and brings him down. But he's going to have the ball up over the 20 to about the 22, 23-yard line. May have picked up 3, Gary.
Yeah. Still managed to get a gain out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and about 4. So let's make it 3rd and 3. 3.5. Cambridge leads 14-6. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Once again in the I formation. Back to pass. Appleby looks
Plenty of
and
room.
He's got his man overthrows his intended receiver, and that was Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. So.
Boy, if he could have caught him in stride, it would have been
on. Oh, boy.
Yeah, he brings up 4th down.
Punt situation. Got to get it out of there. Can't gamble here. Clock stopped. 5:12 to go. Third quarter. 14-6 Devils. So, Ken had to punt it away. So he stands at his own 10-yard line. Once again, Lakeview going to have good field position. Kick is out of there.
Nice kick.
Going to come down. Grabbed at about the 42-yard line.
There he goes. Look at this.
40,
Look at this.
35, 30. Spins off a tackle. Still going.
What a run.
Down around inside the 20 and down at about the 18-yard line goes Zackrell.
Took right up the sideline on the far side. Turned on the Jets. Got past about 4 or 5 of the Blue Devils. Finally brought down. What is that, the 19?
And once again, a reminder, Red Zone brought to you by McCandless Roundabouts. Auto sales located Route 322, right across the roundabout there. You can't miss them.
Wow, this is huge right here. Ball at the 18.
They're trying to get in here and tie this ball game up, at least get 6 points on the board. In the shotgun.
Low snap.
Keep it right straight up the gut. Goes Booher. He's going to have the ball down about the...
Whoa.
Skiles will take the ball to about the 12-yard line. Blake gets it down to about the 12-yard line. Proper right there for Cambridge Springs.
I managed to get 7 out of it.
Second down and 3. Get a first down. They need to get to about the 9-yard line. Hiles gets it, trying to cut up against the grain to the 5. Ties forward. He's going to have another first down.
That's a smart move. He looked to the outside. It was shut down. Shot straight up. Did he get the first down? That he did.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
He
that.
got it.
Easily.
No problem. He has the ball at the 5-yard line, just over the 5-yard line.
That's good football right there and a great read to pick that up.
He got about 7 yards. Skiles.
First and goal.
Out of the eye. And that ball off from Zackrell. Dives over the left side. Nailed. Wow. Brought him down across the way. Yep, Boer gets taken down.
Carson Smith.
Smith and Hoover making the stop.
Hoover also there, helping out on the tackle. Clock continues to run, 3:10 to go.
Ball goes to the 3-yard line, second down, goal to go.
Second and goal to go. In the I formation.
Back to pass.
Looking, throwing against the green, and he gets nailed for a loss. Hit his back, maybe close to the 7-yard line.
Not enough time to look. I tell you, he had a guy
Carson
open.
Smith making this tackle for Cambridge.
But great coverage by the Blue Devils.
Third and goal.
Loss on the play back to the
2:20 to go here,
7-yard line,
third quarter.
Third down.
Skiles goes wide left. Zackrell under center, I formation. Pitches that ball out. In trouble in the backfield, diving forward, but hit and down he goes. That was Boer, goes
Boer
down.
tries to go off the left end.
Man, great penetration by the Blue Devils.
No
And
Moyer
another
coming out
loss.
to make the
He's
stop
going to be
for the
back
Blue
close to
Devils.
the 9-yard line now.
It'll bring up fourth down for Lakeview.
Well, they had a golden opportunity here on that nice run.
Yeah.
Now they've gone in reverse the last 2 plays, Gary.
If you had a kicker, you could settle for 3, but
Reynolds is in.
here we go. Fourth down, goal.
Snap, Zackrell back, looks left, throws, and it is going to be caught but out of bounds, short of the goal line.
Pass was complete.
I
to
tell you, they saw that one.
Skiles catches it, but he doesn't get hardly anything at all. Maybe a couple yards. That's it.
On downs.
Stop Cambridge over on downs, but once again backed up against their goal line.
Now you turn the ball back over.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Minute 13 remaining, third quarter.
Starting at their own 8-yard line.
Well, last time they were at the 5.
Yes. Well, the last 3 times they've hit the ball backed up against their own end zone. Straight ahead it goes. Decent run off of one tackle
Still
and
going.
stopped. Yep. Finally it brought down. That's Washington.
Jordan Washington
Over the right
ball
side.
carrier off the right side.
Stopped out about the 15-yard line.
Shell and Husband making the stop.
Husband in there, one of the tacklers, and he's going to pick up. Nice run by
Getting on the play
Washington.
after the
Good for about 7
15-yard
yards.
line.
Second and about 3. Under a
Second
minute to
down,
go
3.
here in the third quarter. In the eye. Kenny is the tailback. He's going to get the pigskin, tries to burn the right side.
Right off the right
Dives.
side again.
Stopped
Kenny
what
the
appears
ball
to be
carrier.
short of the first down.
Brought down by Guthrie.
He's out at about the 17-yard line.
Couple of sailors there. Good
So
sportsmanship.
about third
helping
down
out
and
the Blue
one.
Devils.
Ball spotted near
That may be the last play.
17-yard line.
They're running the clock down here, and they won't get off a play. That'll be the end of the third quarter.
That'll bring our third
14
quarter
to
to a
6.
close. The
Cambridge
score,
Springs
Cambridge
leads
Springs
Lakeview as we head to the
14,
fourth quarter.
Lakeview 6.
Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football and Cool is presented by the Meadville Medical Center, back in 60.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Cool, 101.7, 14 to 6. Cambridge brings leading, and they're facing a third down and 2. The ball at their own 16-yard line. Chuck Stomp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and Armstrong. Appleby in the I formation. Keeper, right straight up the gut, good enough for the first down and more. Out to about the 20-yard line, picks up about 4.
Morgan Appleby on the keeper. Takes the ball out to the
So Cambridge Springs entering the fourth quarter with a 14 to 6 lead and has a first down.
Have to keep the drive alive here. Another set of downs.
Washington, they'll send him wide right. Tight end left.
He looked slant right on the bubble right away. Which
In the shotgun.
Owen's guy stayed
And the snap comes off this time and diving over the right side out maybe to the 22-yard line. Candia that time on the carry.
Maxwell got in there, got a
See where the
hand
knees
there,
down,
yeah,
about the
assisted-
22-yard line, I
assisted by
guess.
somebody, yeah. Here we go.
We still have a cell phone up here. If you feel you've lost your cell phone, we have one in the press box. If you think you've lost one, and can
So 1 minute into this fourth quarter from Lakeview tonight. Appleby Blue Devils looking for their 8th victory of the season against one setback. They'll be off next week. Washington outside had a little opening, but he stopped. Well short of the first down, out, knee down about the 25-yard line. See where they officially spotted at. Right at the 25-yard line. Third down and about 5.
Yeah.
Ball goes to the 25-yard line.
See if they can shut him down again, try to get the ball back.
Appleby looks at his back. Full house backfield. Quick hitter off the left side and stopped right about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
There's no place to go
no
there.
gain there.
Hoover that time. Hoover gets knocked down at the 25. Lakeview defense playing tough.
No gain on the play. 4th down.
4th down and 5. So once again, another punt situation for the Blue Devils. Canna will go back and punt. Once again, Lakeview should get decent field position.
Yeah, but they haven't been able to cash in either.
Nope.
Snap.
Boer back there. Also,
Kick.
it is Zackrell. Ball comes down at midfield, rolls to the 45, rolls to the 40, and it'll be stopped right about inside of the 40-yard line. 60 yards away from Lakeview, getting right back in.
Well, I know. We said that about 3 times before. They got to get something going here offense. Both teams struggling here.
As you said in the
third
pregame
quarter.
show, defense Cambridge has been tough all year.
Oh, they have been. There's no doubt about that. We've watched them so many times.
Giving up just the 1 touchdown tonight.
You said they've shut out 3 teams?
Four.
Four games been shut out.
Yep.
Athletic Hall of Fame class. The ceremony for this class will be held on December.
Broadcast being brought to you in part by Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Boucher's Service Station, ZombieFightNight.com, McClung Auto Body, MK Plumbing and Heating, and Greg Newell Welding. Here we are.
Hand up.
underway.
Got some running
nice
room.
running room over the left side goes Boer. Boer to the 45, Boer to midfield and stopped right at the 50-yard line, and that is close to a first down.
Awful close.
See if they give it to him or a tad short. Move the chains up, the
Yep,
official
they-
says.
they're that.
2024. Also going in will be the 1982 girls basketball team. They were runner-up in the
So they pick up 10. They needed 10. Got 10. Ball smack dab midfield at the 50.
and also going in will be the
1st and 10.
Sailors down 14-6.
Dave Boy, who coached the 1982 girls team and also coached boys basketball here at Lakeview.
Oh, you just-
So once again, our congratulations to this year's Athletic Hall of Fame class.
Here's the handoff once again, cutting back up against the grain and being nailed that time was Skiles.
Well, nobody picked up. Who's that? 32 shot in there.
So loss of
Who's
2
the other
yards,
one?
and it'll be 2nd down and 12, back to the 48-yard line of the Sailors.
Yeah, and I can see the other one. 17, I believe.
Skiles on the carry, brought down by Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick was in there, so that both of them went right in there. We lost a couple yards on that one. Nobody picked him up.
His biggest run of the night was 27 yards.
Here we go. Regroup, reset, 2nd down.
Julian Zackrell's in there now, but they're going to give the ball off, sweeping to right side, trying to get around the corner. Boer does, midfield, 45, still going.
Look at that.
Trying to get close to first down yardage, but stop it. He picked up a good 10 yards, Gary.
Yep. Looks like about the 42. Well, of course, let's wait and see for the final spot. Maybe the 43.
No, he's going to be a little short, about 3 yards short.
Yeah, they went
3rd down
back.
and 3.
Still a good run.
3-yard line. Sailors face 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Coming off a 2nd and 12.
Coming up on 7:45 to go in the game. Julian Zackrell back in there. Wide receiver to the right. In the shotgun. There's Zackrell, quarterback keeper up the gut. And he is right
Wow.
about at the
I tell you
first
what,
down marker. Wait for the officials, the
a
indication.
good second effort.
First down.
First down. Wow. The back line judge says move the chains, and that they do. Good second effort.
Right at the 40-yard line of Cambridge Springs. Lakeview trying to keep this drive alive. They've had some good opportunities, Gary. Couldn't cash in deep in Cambridge Springs territory.
Well, right now they got the momentum going. Let's see if they continue to roll down the field here. 1st and 10, another set of downs.
Spread it out again. Pair of whiteouts to the left. And in motion handoff from the quarterback Boer this time. And it'll get this ball off to Boer, and he is stopped.
Brought down by Ross.
Stopped at about the 37-yard line.
Brings him down on tackle. Might have got, what, one out of it? Yard and a half,
A couple,
maybe?
I guess they give him. Close to it. 2nd and about 8.
Couple of them just to be generous. 2nd and 8. 6:40 on the clock, 4th quarter. Sailors are going to score. Now's the time to do it.
Moore goes wide right. Skiles in there. This time the quarterback to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. In trouble. Reversing his field to the right side.
Got a
Looking
guy
down the field.
downfield. There he is.
Throws an overthrown and off the fingertips and incomplete to Moore. No, it's picked off by the Blue Devils. Far side of the field. Is he going to make it all the way? He's
There
gone.
he goes.
Is that Washington? I think it is. That is Washington. Picks it off for the touchdown
Got a flag down.
Interception.
at about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I see a flag down.
And we have a flag on the play back at the 25-yard line. And we also have an injured player on the field.
And it is a Sailor down on the field. See what the call is. See, it was a touchdown, or it's going to be called back, or was it on Lakeview? Probably on the Blue Devils on the return. We will wait and see.
But I tell you what, Chucky was wide open. The ball a little high there.
Tip picked off by
Yep.
Washington.
It's against the Blue Devils. Well,
So that'll nullify the touchdown. Personal foul now is
foul.
called also against Cambridge Springs.
oh, they've had
That's it.
2 penalties. Yeah, I only see one flag, too.
Now we'll see where they mark it off from the infraction.
Well, personal foul is 15 if you take it from the...
30-yard line, it looks like. So it's brought it back to about the 45-yard line then of Lakeview. We'll see.
Yeah, which one happened where?
Well, it's mark it off from the 35-yard line of Lakeview. So that's 15 on the personal.
Take him back to the 50.
And it will be there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So they got the ball at
Well,
midfield.
that's a break, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Despite
Getting the
the
ball
turnover,
back.
yeah.
Nice drive by Lakeview that time, but
Wow.
then the pick. Almost a pick six.
But the Blue Devils take the ball. They get the ball back here.
Halfway through the 4th quarter. 14-6 Cambridge Springs. Lakeview home next week to close down the regular season against the Franklin Knights, who have been struggling in this campaign. And they're
Was that 5 again?
And Wyatt Maxwell, nice hand.
broadcast brought to you in part by Christiac Corner, Fish USA, Hobbs Do-It Center, and Walker Brothers Chevrolet. And when they get into the red zone, brought to you by McCandless Roundabout Auto Sales. Just opened their location not long ago and had their grand opening about 3 weeks ago, located on Route 322, not far from the Cool Studios.
All right. Proud sponsors of the Red Zone.
Yeah, the injured player coming off of the field. And, of course, this is huge. Boer for the Lakeview Sailors.
He got banged up earlier and came off.
Yes, he did.
He also said Max
Going to sit down there and regroup, hopefully get back into the game.
Maxwell was the other one.
Hickory shutting out Slippery Rock 49-0.
Here we go. We're ready for action once again. Cambridge got the ball at midfield. 1st and 10. Up 14-6. Tailback Washington this time breaking some tackles, and look at this running room. He's got about 6-7 yards. He stopped inside of the 45 of Lakeview at about the 44-yard line. That goes there for the tackle. We'll give him a good 6 yards on that carry.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts if needed.
Second down and about 4. All Cambridge Springs wants to do is keep their hands on the football and run the clock.
Absolutely. Well,
Meanwhile, Lakeview wants to get that ball back. Full house backfield. Pitch that ball back once again to Hoover. Hoover breaks off a tackle. He's to the 40. He has got a first down.
3.
He still spins off another tackle. Down and out of bounds, close to the 35-yard line.
3 missed tackles. He picks up the first down.
And they will bring the ball back to, the 35? That they will. So he picked up that 15 yards that they lost via the penalty, Gary.
That he did. Got a first down, kept the drive alive.
First down and 10 Blue Devils. Sailor fans would like to let you know that the Lakeview Midget football team is...
So it is another set of downs for Cambridge Springs.
They'll be in action Saturday.
Full house backfield. Appleby will quarterback. Washington in the backfield, Hoover in the backfield, Kenny in the backfield. Hand the ball off to Washington. Stutter steps, wants to go right, go left, and around the corner he goes. Look out, 30, 20.
Flag down.
Still on his feet at the 15, down to the 10, but hold until we bring this back. Thrown right into the line, probably another hold.
Yep.
Football announcement, we'd like to let everybody know that Hunter Doyle is up for the Mo Malaychuk Award.
And we'll get the hold against Cambridge Springs. Back she comes, Gary.
Cost them 10.
Well, we said hope we wouldn't get too many flags in the second half. It was pretty clean the first half, but flags come out on the very first play in the second half.
They've all been the Blue Devils.
Mark it off from the 32-yard line.
So congratulations to the Lakeview Midgets so far.
To the 42-yard line. There it is.
Penalty on the last play was holding against Cambridge
So
Springs.
back she comes. First and 17 to go for the first down. Back in the guy formation for Morgan Appleby.
There it goes.
And the pitch goes to the tailback, Canada. Canada going around the corner, 35. Cuts it back a little bit and able the ball to the 30-yard line. And beyond the 30-yard line, maybe to the 27, 28-yard line. Nice chunk. Real estate
picked
there.
up, as you say, picked up a big chunk right there.
Moyot on the tackle at about the 27-yard line. Where it is second and about 3.
Second down and 3 for the Blue Devils.
So he'll pick up 14. And here once again, Kenya bounces off of the line to the left side. Stopped before
Flag
he got
goes
to the
down.
20-yard line. Could be a late hit here.
Yeah, it might be
Face
a late
mask,
hit.
who knows?
Skiles on the initial hit.
Skiles is there on the hit, so look out. Wait for the indication. And they'll move it up. Chains. Personal foul. Against Lakeview. Well, there was a pause there between.
Penalty was a personal foul against
Lakeview.
Lakeview.
The ball was down now to about just outside the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Now
Back in the red zone.
Yep. Hand that ball off, trying to get to the outside Kenya, and he can't do it. They bring Kenya down inside the red zone. Once again, brought to you by none other than McCandless Roundabout Auto Sales, located on Route 322. Stop in today. See a previously owned automobile from McCandless.
Looks like they lost quite a bit on that one.
Well, ball is clear out now to what, about the 13-yard line?
Clock getting to be a factor here. Second down.
3.5 to go, fourth quarter. Hand off. Stutterstein break off a tackle. Look out, 10, 5 to the end zone. Washington, it is a touchdown.
Yep. Just like that.
From the 13-yard
He has the speed. Once he gets
Yeah.
on that defender, he's gone.
Yep.
Runs it in from 13 yards out. His first touchdown of the night. He had one called back earlier because of a penalty. It was 20-6, 3:18 to go. And once again, go for that extra 2-point conversion. Goal post
Well, they
to the
stopped
right.
them last time.
That they did. That will be. And the ball off, straight up into the line. The ball's knocked away. Got the extra 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion
That is Hoover.
by Kenya is good.
Kenya, they say, gets the ball into the end zone 22-6. Let's take a 60-second timeout on Cool. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football presented by the Meadville Medical Center, back in the 60.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Cambridge has scored, making it 22-6. They'll now kick off. 3:18 remains in the contest.
Here's where you need special teams to step up here.
Canop. Hand in the air, and the kickoff. Right straight down the middle of the field.
Yep, kept it in
Taken
bounds.
at about the 22-yard line. Zackerl takes the ball up over the 30.
Then
the flag
another
goes
flag
down.
goes. That's got to be a late hit.
Leighton Zackerl on the return.
Wow.
And we have a flag on the play over on the far sideline.
And they'll spot the ball about the 37-yard line, but we'll wait till the penalty is assessed.
Penalty is personal foul against
Personal foul. That's 15 big ones. Move the ball up the field. Lakeview has to go to the air and get themselves a quick touchdown. Then you got to hold off the Blue Devils, get the ball back.
Yeah.
Tough assignment, but it's been done before.
That can be done.
Now they'll have the ball at the Cambridge Springs 47-yard line.
Make it 3 timeouts to stop the clock.
Lakeview starts first down and 10 at the Cambridge Springs 49-yard line.
3:10.
Remaining in the game.
And spread out that offense. Back. Zackerl steps up, shoots it right over the middle of the field. Ball is caught. Nice catch. The 20.
Look at this
15,
guy.
10, 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. That was Skiles on the catch and run. 49 yards.
9-yard touchdown pass.
Right on the money.
Well, they got him back in a hurry here.
Yeah, yeah, one play.
Yeah, we need 6 more back on that clock. We scored at 3 minutes.
So now they'll go for the extra 2 here and to try to get back to within 8. Down 22-12. Macro shotgun. Count. Now man in motion. Back, looking, tossing, and it is incomplete. Dropped. So, with another timeout on the field, we'll take a 30-second timeout. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Cam Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
So, Lakeview, missing that extra 2-point conversion, trails by 10, making it a 2-possession game. Had the opportunity to get back within 8, couldn't do it. Cambridge will get the ball back just under 3 minutes to go. As they kick off right to left. Thank you for joining us for high school football tonight from Lakeview on Cool 101.7, Cool TV by Armstrong, and also on, of course, WGRP. Onside kick going for it. It is still rolling loose, falling on by the Blue Devils. And it wouldn't have gone the 10 yards anyway, Gary.
No, he didn't. Not enough roll on that one.
Onside kick for the Blue Devils.
So the Blue Devils have the ball at around the 47, 48-yard line of Lakeview. And all they want to do now is pick up a first down or two and wrap this up, Gary.
Eat that clock, because now you're down by 10. They really needed that 2 points.
Oh, they definitely did.
That's a heartbreaker right there.
This is WMVL Lionsville, WGRP Greenville. We're set to go in the full house backfield for Appleby. Okay, sparking left, back, go to Washington. Stutter steps, finds a little hole. Still going yet around that right side and takes it down from good 8-9 yards.
Jordan Washington on the carry.
They'll have the ball clear down to the 40-yard line, which is a gain of 7 or 8 yards.
I tell you, every time he gets the ball, automatic.
40-yard line.
Yeah, 6
Second
right there.
down and 3.
7.
Yep. Second down 3. Give him about 7 yards again.
Yep. 2:45 remaining in this game.
Appleby on the quarterbacking for the Blue Devils as he has most of the campaign. That ball once again looked like Washington had it, but he's not going to make the first down marker as he's nailed short of the first down as Kenya is stopped.
Brought down by Reynolds and Guthrie.
So it's third down.
Lakeview takes timeout on the
about
field
a yard.
with 2:38
Sailors take time
in the game.
out to stop the clock, and we'll hold it right here, Gary.
Yep, that's their first time out.
Yep, Lakeview in this ball game to Cambridge Springs scored the touchdown to go up in the ball game at 22-6, but then right back. Didn't take many plays for them to score the big 6, but big thing there, didn't get the extra 2-point conversion, dropped in the end zone.
Yeah, that hurt right there, no doubt about it. I mean, well, the pass previous for the touchdown was right on the money. Beautiful. In between 2 defenders, cut up field, right down, boom, easy 6. But you're right, Chuck. Needed the 2 after.
Now Cambridge Springs looking for yet another first down to run some more time off the clock. There's just 2:38 to go.
But the thing about Sailors, they've scored 2 touchdowns more than any other team has done against the Blue Devils.
Absolutely.
So on a side note, and
yeah, Cambridge has 4 shutouts on the campaign.
yeah.
So Hoover in the backfield, Washington and Canna in the backfield for Cambridge Springs. Having the ball at the 38-yard line. Keeper by the quarterback. Up goes Appleby. He's got the first down. The clock will continue to run.
Appleby on the
2.5 to go. Ball at the 35-yard
Yeah,
line.
he got that easily. Needed 1, got about, 5? Chain gang moves, a reset, another set of downs.
By the way, Cambridge
Bryson
Springs
Heckman
drew a bye
leading
on
the
the
way on
final
defense for
night
Lakeview.
of the
Clay
season, which will be
Wilson, Sailor,
next week.
35-yard
Cochran's
line.
also off
First down
next
and 10
week.
Blue Devils.
And the Lakeview Sailors will host the Franklin Knights in a non-region game.
Well, it's a break for the Blue Devils. Once again, any team that gets that, go ahead into the playoffs, you get that week off there.
Once again, that same
There.
formation, full house backfield, Appleby, and they'll just let the clock run until the official raises his arm, and they'll continue to run it to 11. And now they'll start winding it down again. And they'll just stand there. The quarterback will look at the official, wait for the arm to go up before he snaps it. And he will snap it. Hands that ball up. Kenny got some speed trying to get to the outside, but tripped up, down he goes.
Kenya
But he'll
on
have the ball
carry
down
comes
to
from
about the
near side.
27, 28-yard
Brought down by
line.
Reynolds.
And now they can run some more clock.
Reynolds shot up and brought him down. Still managed to pick up, 7? 6?
Yeah, looks like it to me. The ball
Yeah.
right at around the 29-yard line.
Down to a minute and a half.
And only second down, Gary. Lakeview does have 2 timeouts, but I think it's going to matter.
No,
When you're down by 10, if they'd have kept it 8, that'd have been another story.
yeah. How important was them points after?
Oh, absolutely.
That's huge.
Appleby handoff to Washington. Got some blocking out there. Going to get around the corner. Stutter step spins, but he's going to be brought down around the first down marker.
I think he got the first down, didn't he?
Off the left side.
I think he might be. We'll find out. I think he might be short.
Timeout on the field taken by Lakeview.
Well,
Gotta
Lakeview
be
does take the timeout.
They take their
Sailor
second timeout.
taken with 57
Okay, let's pause
seconds
for 30
remaining.
seconds. 22-12 Cambridge Springs, Northwestern
wow.
Pennsylvania Friday Night Football presented by the Meadville Medical Center.
Third and
Gary Patton from Cool 101.7 FM.
Chuck Stump, Gary Patton,
Reminder to
Joe
Lakeview
Vilke
fans,
down here at
next
Lakeview High
Friday
School
night we will be here
for this
against
Friday night
Franklin.
football
That is
game.
senior
Gorgeous night for football. Of course, if you're setting out in, it's coming a
We'll be
little chilly
introducing
right now.
cheerleaders
We've had a
and band
good
members
game down here
prior
tonight.
to the game.
And the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils lead it 22-12, but it's been close
Next up,
right up
Cambridge
until about
Springs is
midway
an
through the
off
fourth
week.
quarter.
That has been
As
quite the
teams
battle,
all
no
get
doubt
ready
about
for
it.
the playoffs.
Cambridge facing a 3rd and 1 will be a quarterback keeper by Appleby. It will be, and he's got it over the left side. A nice
Morgan
little opening
Appleby
there,
on the keeper
and that
off
will
the
do it,
left
Gary.
side.
Under a minute to go.
That'll give the Blue Devils
So Cambridge
first
Springs
down and
travels
10.
down to Lakeview tonight, picks up their 8th victory of the season
Ball
against
going
just one
spotted
loss.
near the Sailor
That once again was to Greenville. They could see
22
Greenville in the
yard
playoffs, Gary.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Of course, they play tomorrow night.
That they do. They'll be taking on the Maplewood Tigers. Game on WGRP, and we'll simulcast it here on Cool 101.7. And this should be the final play of the game, probably a knee down by Appleby. And he kneels down, the ball game will be over. They'll count it down.
Appleby on the kneel
23 seconds to go, and Cambridge Springs gets the victory. Hard fought one here tonight against the Lakeview Sailors. Final score, Cambridge Springs 22
bring our game
and the
here this
Lakeview
evening to a
Sailors
close.
12.
Final
We will
score,
take
Cambridge
this
Springs 22,
2-minute
Lakeview
timeout, come
12.
back, wrap it up,
Once
give you
again, Lakeview
final
fans,
scores
next
around
Friday
District
night
10
here
on Cool
will be senior night against
101.7
the
Cool
Franklin
TV.
Knights.
We want to thank the folks from Armstrong tonight.
Both teams getting
They
ready,
will
hopefully,
step
for the
aside.
playoffs.
And we'll step
starting in a
aside.
couple weeks.
Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool,
Again, a
presented by
reminder, Lakeview
the Meadville
football
Medical
team will
Center.
be here on
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Bausch's service station in Cambridge Springs now carries Chem Tool racing fuel to go on with non-ethanol gas. Bausch's is your full service station with state inspections, most general repairs, and power flushes radiators. Bausch's service station, 201 Venango Avenue in downtown Cambridge Springs. Phone 398-2782 for reliable and friendly service. Bausch's service station, downtown Cambridge Springs.
Well, it's all over at Lakeview High School tonight in Stoneboro. Cambridge Springs hangs on, wins it 22-12. They are now 9-1 on the campaign, Gary.
Well, I tell you what, unbelievable. What a well-fought game, I tell you, by really both teams. And I tell you what, it went back and forth. Could have been anybody's game, and there were several times the Sailors, I thought for sure they were going to get down there and tie this game up. But I tell you what, once again, a good job by the defense. The Blue Devils, they shut them down. Vice versa, the Sailors' defense, they'd shut down the offense from the Blue Devils. And then finally, you know, there was some good running and, of course, prevailing, some passes and that. A great job, I tell you, towards the end. The Sailors got a little momentum going there. And
well, they
down,
got the crowd excited with that
they hit that nice long
run by
pass.
Skiles.
Boy, got back in it and thought for sure if they would have cashed in on the 2, you know, had it within 8.
Oh, yeah, you had a chance then.
That 10-point difference is huge right there and unable to.
But Cambridge Springs did what they had to, picked up a couple 3 first downs and wrapped it up.
Absolutely. And a great job by the defense, too. A well-fought battle back and forth. I tell you what, it really was. No blowout here tonight.
Okay, Big Gear, want to run over some stats?
Yeah, let's look over to the Blue Devils real quick. Said it so many times before, they don't pass a lot. So I had them, 2 for 4 in passing. They had no turnovers. They held on to that ball, did a great job. When it comes to first downs, they had 5 in the first half, tacked on 6 more, total of 11 first downs. Come to penalties, they had the 2 penalties, first half, 10 yards, tacked on. They had 4 more for 45 yards, so a total of 6 penalties. Over to the Lakeview Sailors, they passed it a little bit more. They ended up passing 9 times, completed 4 for 9. Unfortunately, they had a turnover in the first half and another turnover. They had a fumble in the first half. They had the interception that was returned for a touchdown. We thought for sure, but it was called back. They still ended up getting the ball at the 50-yard line, the Blue Devils. So there was 2 turnovers for the Sailors, and they ended up with, they had 4 first downs in the first half, tacked on 3 more, a total of 7 first downs. They only had 2 penalties for 20 yards.
So when it's all said and done, you have the victory for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. Touchdowns tonight for Cambridge Springs was Cania. He got in on a couple extra 2-point conversions. Washington, 13-yard touchdown. Hoover, 5-yard touchdown for the Devils. It was Skiles with a 49-yard pass for the touchdown. Ian Boer, 6-yard run for the touchdown for the Lakeview Sailors. For Cambridge Springs, 265 yards of total offense, 108 and 60 for the Lakeview Sailors.
Blue Devils become 8-1 overall with the win, and then the Sailors now 4-5.
All right, we're going to take our final timeout. It's going to be a 90-second timeout. When we come back, closing comments and a look at the scoreboard. Northwestern Pennsylvania Friday Night Football on Cool, presented by the Meadville Medical Center. As we get ready to wrap it up down here in Stoneboro, Pennsylvania tonight, Cambridge Springs wins it over Lakeview 22-12. Looking at some other scores in District 10, Oil City 41, Franklin 6. It was Sharpsville over Titusville 36-16. Meadville Bulldogs put a whooping on Warren tonight 56-0. And it was Farrell defeating Reynolds 42-7, and the Sagertown Panthers ahead of Cochraton 20-0. Look at some of the scores around District 10. Big Gear, any closing comments?
Once again, we talk about tomorrow. Okay, got Edinburgh football, got Greenville football. A lot of action right there. Of course, next weekend we'll let you know we're going to be more footballs. We wind down the regular season. I just got a score one today, 12-6 over to the Dodgers.
Well, so they still trail 3-2, correct? In
That's
that series?
correct. Yep, they're down. So what? They won, so that's a positive thing.
Okay.
If you're a Mets fan.
All right, and meanwhile, the Yankees in Cleveland, after Cleveland got that big, huge victory, it is now 2-1 Yankees, and we're going into the fourth game tonight. I think around 8 o'clock. They should be underway right now.
Yeah, the score is 3-2 in the top of the fourth.
Okay.
Yankees by 1.
Okay, well, Tribe was down last night.
Long way to go.
Roaring back.
They got it. Cleveland got to come back and win that one.
All right, that is going to do it. I want to thank, of course, none other than Darryl Ray back at the station, always producing. What a job he does.
Oh, absolutely. In and week out.
David O'Day, want to thank him going out, putting up the banner tonight and helping us out. Thank you very much. Of course, to you, Big Air, and to Joe Vilke on the camera on Cool.
And the folks down here, the hospitality.
Oh, it's just
great
absolutely
place to
great.
Come down here.
AD, coach, the whole crew down
Everybody.
here. Thank them very much here at Lakeview High School. That will do it. Also, we'll look forward once again, as Big Air said, Borough football tomorrow afternoon begins at 11 o'clock with pregame coverage with Tim Shaw.
Yep. Thank you to Tim Shaw. He does the pre-weekend warm-up when he does it. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Bausch's Service Station, Zombie Fight Night, McClung Auto Body, MK Plumbing and Heating, Greg Newell Welding, Christiac Corner, Fish USA, Hobbs Do-It Center, Walker Brothers Chevrolet, Mercer County State Bank, Howard Hanna Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate by Hamilton Insurance, Juniper Village of Meadville, Legend Cycle, Flicks TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, the Area Shopper, by Armstrong. Also, don't forget McCandless Roundabout Auto Sales. Final score, Cambridge Springs 22, Lakeview 12.
Go Cleveland.
This has been a WMVL Cool 101.7 FM sports presentation. Good night from Stoneboro, PA.
From the award-winning studios of Cool 101.7 Radio, celebrating 50 years in your ears, we introduce Cool TV, live streaming of local sports and community events. Cool TV, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and at cool1017online.com.